All right, and we're live again. So welcome everyone to the Dork Vision stream, the Eternal Undermountain. We are continuing. You can catch us every Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, where we stream Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Plus, plus, it's got some other stuff added in, obviously.
Mm.
Um, so last session, the players made their daring escape from Xanathar's lair and made it with only some minor losses to Skullport. Um, Half of Oso is still there. The other half got disintegrated. Um, Other people got very low, almost to death, but you guys were able to eventually evade the Mind Flayer, the Beholder's Eye Rays, three bandits, uh, and a bunch of like little floating balloon beholders, and make it back to Skullport, where you guys have actually just been for the first time. So you guys are sort of exploring this place, um, and that's where we kind of pick up. You guys arrived in the Guts and Garters, which is the tavern just above Xanathar's lair. You guys visited uh, a sort of pawn shop, and guys also visited, what was it, the Poison Quill, which was a forgery shop with an archmage in it. You guys were trying to find healing for Oso. Um, this eventually just led you to the Flagon and the Dragon to take the night's rest, and that's where you guys are still having your long rest right now. Um, I should also mention their character isn't quite here yet, but we are joined by our one of my patrons, Nikolai, Nick, and yeah, they're going to be playing with us.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hi.
So we will get to that soon. But for now, uh,
We're all just gonna TPK, and it's just gonna be Nick playing. None of us.
Just hand over the whole channel to him.
This
judging
is
by
yours
how
now.
things are going, it's a possibility.
Shh! I didn't say anything. I said it as like a reverse jinx thing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, good. So we should be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm already halfway there, so I'm living on a prayer, right, Chris? Hey,
Hell
where's my
yeah.
Chris points?
So,
All right.
You
um,
weren't a cleric. It doesn't make sense.
while you guys are resting in the Flagon and the Dragon, I will actually just, I gotta switch over from the hold screen. Huzzah, there you go. Okay, so while you guys are resting, I'm just gonna roll randomly. BB, you
No.
are awakened by a dim light on your eyes. It kind of like makes your eyes just like flicker awake. You see that Oso is actually glowing, or what's left of him.
What in Tarnations is going on? I'm gonna poke him.
You poke him, and the light continues to resonate. It is giving a sort of heartbeat of a flicker in light. Uh, just as well, there appears to be another sort of ray of light emanating from his heart. It is pointing west.
Oh, you do have a heart. Uh, I think I'm gonna leave Oso in the room real quick, and I'm gonna go and knock on all the doors to try and wake up the rest of the party.
That's fine. You guys, it's a tavern, so there actually isn't an inn here. You
Oh, I
guys are
thought
all
there was
just.
like 3 rooms or something that we were splitting for some reason.
That was the last tavern.
Ah, my bad.
But this one is you guys were just lazing about the tavern, so you're able to easily rouse everybody.
Hey, are all y'all seeing this, or is this just my eyes playing tricks on me?
You guys are able to see this.
My God, he's blinking.
That seems to be kind of new. Also he's dead.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, he looks pretty dead to me, but aside from that whole blinking thing,
Uh,
Well,
I don't know
I
what I
mean,
have. I can.
I say we just pick him up and see where he leads us to, but who wants to carry him? Never mind, I'll
uh,
just carry him.
I'll do it. I'll do it. No, come on, I got it. Let me. And Bean goes over and tries to drag
I
it.
just the
It is rather
just
unsuccessful.
dragonborn eyes, just the
Uh,
slits just get a little bit more narrow.
oh
Just
man,
ignores it and goes and
don't
picks
worry
him up
about
and
it. I
picks you
got
up at
it.
the same time.
I got it. Hey, no, I don't need your help, lady.
BB, you heft Oso's body over your shoulder. It's fairly light, as, half his body weight is left. Sorry, is right. Kalal comes out from a back room and says, whoa, what's up with that guy? I thought you said he was dead.
Yeah, we thought he was dead too. But I don't know. You got what's this thing pointing to? I just direct the light in the direction of which way it's going. I was like, what's off that way?
Um, assuming a straight line, nothing really.
Great, awesome. Thanks for your help. I'm gonna start walking out.
All right, well,
I'll pay my
remember,
tip.
you should be able to stay at the fortress if you need help.
BB just is gonna tip his hat. I forget was the bartender a girl or a guy?
It's a girl.
Girl.
She's half drow, I believe.
Right. Yes. Thank you, little lady, and much appreciated. Just walk on out.
All right.
Thank you. I'm sure the pleasure was all yours.
Remember, ask for Felrax. And you're welcome here anytime. You're a friend to the Harpers. And you guys leave. As you exit the Flagon and the Dragon, the ray of light seems to be emanating. Oh, actually, maybe I can do a fun thing. It seems to be emanating up this
Oh.
way. There we go. That was fun. Hell yeah. Did you guys see it?
No.
Sploosh?
No.
Yeah, we saw it.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, it might have taken a second.
Oh, there
Oh,
it
there
is.
it is again. Alright.
So it's heading off toward the
Yeah, it's
the
sort
courtyard.
of
Oh,
reoriented
yeah.
itself towards the courtyard.
All right. Well, keep a close eye out on things around us, I guess. Just head off toward the courtyard.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys start heading towards the courtyard. As you do, the ray of light seems to quickly hone in on something. It seems to be pointing straight towards a well in the middle of this square. There is another green light similar to it, dimly billowing from this well.
Well, this is interesting.
You didn't say.
Get it?
Well, what do we
Well.
have here?
Oh my god, I say
Nope.
hate it.
Why don't you go on and check down and see what's in that well? We passed this thing earlier and there was nothing there.
Right, fine, and Bean jumps in. Or,
Bean jumps in, probably in centipede
Bye
form,
bye.
crawling down the well.
I think I'm a bat, but that's
Oh,
cool too.
you can do that too. You flap down the well. There's enough space for you to circle down. It's a rather wide well. You head towards the bottom, and there's not much here. In fact, it looks like this well is kind of no longer in use. It's just filled with muddy, like pools of water at the bottom.
Mhm. I
But
give
otherwise,
an
there
obligatory,
is
well.
a
Nothing.
dim light just emanating throughout this chamber, creating caustic lighting on the walls, but it's like a strange lime green.
Ooh. That's where all the way at the bottom.
Is Oso's body pointing downward into the well?
Okay.
That's weird.
You kind of hold him up,
Whoa.
and the ray of light emanating from him does descend into the well.
Hey,
Alright.
bat thing.
Alright,
What
that's
do your
cool.
eyes see?
There's some kind of green light down here. Maybe we should give it a look. See. Something's down here.
Can't you see? Thought that's all, what bats are good for.
I mean, I'm not gonna go in there by myself. I'm not a fucking crazy person. I'm also not a person. I'm a demon. I know I have to clarify that.
I got you, buddy. I got you. I'll back you up.
All right, I try to go and inspect it further, I guess.
You head back
I
inside,
make the bean
and
do everything, don't you?
I'll let you make
Yup.
an investigation check.
Can I go as well? Because I'm back up. Or can I do the roll?
Sure. Well, if you're using Bean's senses, then you'd use Bean's check. If you wanted to go in yourself, it would probably require an athletics check of some sort.
I'm gonna do athletics then.
Okay. You're just kind of climbing down the thick indentations between the cobblestones down the well.
Does this well have like a bucket and pail or anything, or?
Doesn't look like
Frank?
it.
Okay.
It looks like there used to be.
Did you say acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics. It's climbing.
And you said perception for me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Newt, as you're climbing down the well, Bean flies down there again, starts looking around. It really doesn't look like there's much down here. There's almost no reason for there to be light here. It's just bouncing about the walls almost on its own, though you do detect a similar faint heartbeat seemingly matching Oso's corpse.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
Hey, I don't. Oh, I'll fly back to the top.
Sorry, I should clarify, it's not a audible heartbeat, it's just visible.
Like a like a pulsating.
Yeah,
pulsing.
pulsing.
Can I detect magic from here?
You're pretty sure it's magical, but yeah, you can detect magic, because you can do that at will, with your invocation.
Will's not here anymore, actually.
Yeah, that's true. Seven Seals cycled out.
Hey, well.
So you begin to detect magic. There seems to be some form of transmutation magic echoing throughout the pit. You feel this link between this area and Oso themselves.
I'm just gonna start tying off Oso with a rope.
Hey, why don't
thinking he has to go
you
down.
drop the big guy down here? I'm not sure what it's gonna do, but these lights seem to match.
Newt, I will also have you, since you're detecting magic, I'll say you can make an Arcana check. Ooh, okay.
Ooh!
So you're able to very carefully open your mind's eye to these auras of magic, and you see the spirits help you detect a faint but highly concentrated amount of magic buried just beneath the mud on a little mound.
Guys, there's magic coming from under the mud.
Well, can you dig under there? Something? What's in there?
Can you dig under there?
I mean, I guess. What can I turn into?
Can frogs,
Toad,
can a frog
centipede.
burrow into it?
It's not very deep.
Well, it's a frog. Could do it better than a bat.
Sure. I'll warrant you that, yeah.
Can I go to my regular form at will?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I turn into a quasit and I just use
You're a
my
little
little paws.
ugly, but
You turn into like this ugly humanoid thing, and you start scrabbling away at the mud. It's just like 2 handfuls of it, and you toss them aside. There is a small green, little teardrop-shaped object, about the size of a fingernail, and it is glowing bright green.
Okay, I don't know what this is. Is this like a senzuine or something?
I'm gonna take it.
Do you know what this is?
I don't know, but you should take it.
Well, I pick it up and I show it to her.
Nothing unusual happens, but you're able to pick it up.
All right.
pretty
All right,
cool.
86, the drop in the big guy. I think we can just bring this up.
That would be easier.
Yeah. All right. All right, Peanut Gallery. We get
I
it.
just start untying the knot.
Hey,
I'm
also,
just
there's
tied.
lots and lots of clean, fluffy towels down here.
I
Man.
believe you're
if
my
only-
peanut gallery.
If only I could bring some of these towels back for that fucking furry motherfucker up there.
I
Too
think
bad,
you're full
though.
of bullshit.
I'm gonna fly back up.
Okay. You guys,
Not easily fooled.
Newt is able to.
I'm gonna climb back up.
Yeah, you're able to pretty easily get back up, especially if BB just puts down the rope for you. You're able to climb up.
I can just toss the other side of the rope down, and Oso is the anchor.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I already tied it to him.
True.
You guys are
Yeah, I'm pretty
all.
useful even while I'm dead.
You guys are all back up.
All right. I'm gonna give this to the. Hey, dragon dude. What are you, sheriff, sir,
Sheriff,
officer, sheriff officer, sir? Here, I don't. Maybe this is
Just-
for your friend.
Just he sticks his hand out, grab it.
I don't know.
Put it on Oso.
Kind of just.
I put it on his
Put
head.
it on Oso's head. As you do, there is a small white flash of light,
Ooh.
and this teardrop-shaped object just starts sliding along his wooden form, down towards where his heart is. It's like semi-exposed, thanks to the disintegration.
The sexy.
It seeps inside, and then, Oso. I think
Hi.
it's time for a good old-fashioned Bone Zone
Bone
trip.
zone?
Oh
Ah,
no. Oh, your
Okay.
favorite though.
I told you we would need it today.
it's what
A good
you've
old-
always wanted.
We
Wait,
will
a good
be
old-fashioned what? I didn't
Before you
hear.
run
Private
off.
Bone
Bone
zone
zone.
session with Chris.
Bye.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Before you run off, I'm
Yes.
untying Oso.
That's why he didn't
That's
want us
fine.
in there.
And you're looking around for stuff, but you haven't seen anything, BB.
Good. Good.
Okay, I'm gonna be back in about 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here yet.
There you go, Ben. So,
Hey, what's going on?
so, a flicker of consciousness returns to you.
Oh.
You begin sort of wandering aimlessly through this dark, shadowy, misty wood. It sort of reminds you of something, perhaps where you were found back in Faerun, far above, although it's pitch black here. You hear a distant roar that kind of like scares you, but you quickly begin making your way towards this green light that is just beckoning you forward. As you head over to it, you keep hearing this ever-increasing sort of feminine song that's just echoing throughout the woodlands. It's just singing this light tune that's sort of haunting. Eventually, you make it upon a vast tree made seemingly out of solid stone, as if petrified.
Ooh.
You enter it, or you try to, but there is a door at the base. And
Oh.
as you like knock upon the door or try to get in, you hear the haunting melody stop, and it whispers uncomfortably close to your ear. Not yet. Not
Oh.
yet. Must return to me. Find me.
Wait.
Find me in the willow wood. And then there is an echoing pulse of the light that causes you to return back through whence you came, through the woods. And then suddenly you flicker awake to a semblance of consciousness. Let's go back to the party.
All right.
Oh, do you
Hey, guys.
Oh,
think
never mind, we're
vanilla
good. Oh,
bean-
Huh.
Oh,
Whoa.
thank God
We were-
I was burning there.
We were just getting started.
I'm not a.
Okay, well, it was pretty quick.
Not me.
What you guys see,
not you.
what you guys see is as this sort of seed enters Oso's heart.
Ew.
Okay, come on. These green vines just start bursting their way outward, turning into like the solid parts, morphing into the rest of Oso's body. It looks similar to his wild shape, but a lot more lime green magic, just sort of causing it to ripple outward. Eventually, a fully reformed Oso is before you, except that the left side of his body is lacking a lot of the armor, the wooden, like, barky exterior, and exchanged for, like, more young green vine work.
That's cool.
His eyes flicker with a dim yellow light, and he returns to you and says, "I was asleep."
Well, okay, that's the first time for that. Wait. I have to find somebody. What happened?
Uh,
Blue.
I'll help you up to your feet.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of things kind of happened, and a lot more things by the appearance of you.
Did I?
You disintegrate in front of our eyes.
Partially.
Or
Whoa.
partially, for the most part. It was
Who?
really inconvenient because I was riding you at the time and then I fell on my bottom.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, were we not introduced?
I don't know.
Oh, so
Well,
this is
my name
Alistair.
is Alistair Lafayette Cromwell IV.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I
But
can't
What's
remember it
your
all.
name?
Hi, Kitty. My name's Oso.
Oso. That's a strange name.
Well, it's not really my name. I don't really know my name.
That's odd.
You're telling me. Anyway, what are we doing?
Do you know who I am?
Oh, of course I do. You're
So you-
a nut. You're nut. You're nuts. You're just a nutty personality you have.
Oh, so are you all right?
Oh,
I do an
What?
insight check.
Sure, you can try one.
Is he normally like this?
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Does this look
Nutting
exactly
all
like
over
when
the
I
place.
woke him up in the woods when we first met?
Well, you definitely denote a twinge of resurrection sickness. It will probably
What?
go away in time. Sorry, I was saying it like that as a reference to an old movie, Return of the Jedi. So, I'm not sure why his mind is a little fuzzy. He did technically meet Alistair for a split second, but also you do remember all of your friends. Eventually, it comes back to you. Although he has this sort of strange outlook, like he's learned something new, possibly about his past. That's pretty much what I'll get you for a natural 20 insight.
So,
Yeah, I would say I'm just fuzzy.
Yeah,
That's
he's just a
Yeah.
little fuzzy.
Kind of like.
In the midst of this, you guys hear a boom from the eastern part of Skullport.
oh,
You hear several
bloody
people
hell, what was
screaming
that?
in fear.
I'm glad nothing's changed since I've been gone.
yeah, we made it out of that place and found out that upstairs is, home to Skullport.
Oh,
So we're here at Skullport.
Wait, we're in Sculpt?
We are in Skullport.
Fantastic.
High
We made it.
five.
Yeah, I go in for a high
wouldn't-
five. I reach down.
I wouldn't get too excited. The accommodations are less than tolerable.
Hey,
Take it
buddy.
back.
I was dead. I can be as excited as I want.
Can we all pay attention to the big booming noises off on the side?
I sure would like to.
Yes, we should probably head into that direction with
Or
caution.
away, possibly either or. Was that in the direction of the
The flagon and the dragon, yes.
Oh, okay. That's not good. I was thinking the other one, the garter, guts and garters.
Well, a lot of stuff is in that direction, but you also note some flashes of light from the distance. You see a lone Duragar running towards you guys. Run for your lives!
You fellow, what's happening over there?
Under attack! Dark Harvest Market! We're all gonna die! And he runs off.
Well, I mean, we're all gonna die at some point. I don't know what he's making a fuss about.
He's out
I
of
already
earshot.
did that, so
I'm just throwing it out there. He said dark market. I'm a little low on ammo right now, so I think I need to go and pick up some little 5-finger discounts, if you know what I mean.
Hey, before we do that, Blue, I have a question.
Can we walk and talk at the same time?
Absolutely, I'm very good at that, actually.
I can chew bubble gum too. I don't need to breathe.
I don't need to breathe.
I could do a whole crap ton of stuff.
Yeah.
So moving and talking as we get to the
Moving in
flagon
that
and the dragon.
general direction.
Okay.
Blue, have you ever heard of anything called the Willow Wood?
The willow what? The willow wood?
Yeah, Willow Wood? Does that sound familiar?
Is that some sort of tree?
No. I saw a tree. I think. I don't know.
Can I do a
It's-
history check
I mean, it's made of wood.
or something?
Yeah, you can attempt history checks. Anybody here can.
Should I do that? Because, I mean, I think I would already
Probably
know.
not
if I-
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty obscure, it seems like. Most people are shaking their heads. Alistair, however,
I know exactly what he's talking about.
well, in your time in
The
captivity,
word of the willow.
in your time in captivity, you have heard that one of the levels of the Underdark is called the Willow Wood.
Huh.
And it's rumored to be a vast forest, subterranean.
So
So you relay that information, I assume?
yeah, what is
Are you
it?
gonna tell- you
Willow. Yeah, I'm obviously.
You don't have to tell
Explain.
us.
So Willow Wood. Was it the second level of the fortress?
You're not sure which one. It's probably deeper than Skullport from the way the people were talking.
Okay,
Hey, look
so
at that.
there's just
Cat's
a
coming in handy
level-
already.
Pretty good, kitty.
After you guys exchange some of this information, Alistair notes that they have heard of it. It's probably lower. You guys come upon the scene. You enter this little street area. Here, I'll drag y'all over. You enter this little courtyard that has 3 wagons in it, each loaded with goods. There are several Duergar here, as well as several half rat, half humanoid creatures. There are strange beams shooting all over the place. It's like a Star Wars film up in here.
Wait, did you say beam or bean? Because I'm imagining a bunch of toads being
Bean.
A
launched
bunch of
everywhere.
beans. Yeah, beans everywhere, baby. Let's
Laser.
fucking party.
Laser
Laser
beams.
beam.
Laser beans. That sounds delicious and dangerous.
And immediately, I think I'm gonna have to take you there.
I'm gonna take you there in the midnight hour. Whoa.
Alright, let's
Uh,
roll for initiative. I'm going to just grab all of y'all. Then.
hit y'all.
The
Alright.
language of my people.
So, everyone is technically here. Vok. So, Vok, you hear a chaos ensuing outside and immediately pop out of one of the rooms that you were kind of squatting in Skullport. There's plenty of like empty, abandoned places, and you just happen to be nearby. You hear people yelling and screaming in the courtyard nearby, and you can act on your turn when we get to you in the initiative. Alright? Okay, in the meantime, Newt, it is your turn.
All right. Let's see here. I'm looking at my spells because I can't remember the name of it. All right. Let me see the map name. So is it Duergar?
Yes. The Duergar is sitting at a cart and is trying desperately to pull it away from the scene. He is yelling in Dwarvish at one of the were-rats nearby.
Does he look distressed?
He looks distressed. It kind of seems like a lot of these Durgar and were-rats are being attacked by a bunch of floating orbs with tentacles covering their heads.
Is that what those little, like, the little circles with the glowing
Yes, these
auras around
things.
them are? Okay. All right.
Oh,
I'd
no,
like
no.
to attack.
Those are lanterns. Carla.
Oh,
So where's the other
The
things?
gazers. That's what he's been.
Oh, so there isn't there one immediately in front of us. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, another way over
All
here.
right. I. I'm gonna move. You moved me one already, though, or two, right?
yeah, I just kind of moved you 2 because I figured you might not be able to see them.
Yeah. Thank you. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna fire it. This one. I don't know why it won't let me click. But the gazer that's like right in front of me, I want to do Eldritch Blast on it.
This one or this one?
No, the other one. That one, bottom one, yeah.
Okay. You shoot out an Eldritch Blast towards the nearest little floating eyeball orb. Also, if possible, Nick, would you be able to
Yes.
put on push to talk? I think it's just the mic's picking up some of the audio.
Absolutely, sure.
Alright, thanks. And... Okay, yeah, natural 20 on the Eldritch Blast. Hit the button again, because I don't think it incorporated the crit.
The crit, which... Oh, sorry.
Yep. Okay, 13 damage. You blast this little thing into pieces with a small pop, and it dies. That's exactly enough damage to kill it. You have a second Eldritch Blast, if you'd like.
Yeah, the one that's like directly... Well, is that gonna hit the were-rat if I attack that one?
It actually won't. These guys are actually flying.
Oh, okay.
They're
so
they're
then, yeah,
floating a little above everybody.
I'll do that one then. Oh.
What is their AC? That does not hit. The second one whizzes past them.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, I can move one space because I only move 5, so I'm gonna kind of like hide near this part right here.
Okay.
And then end my turn.
Just want to check something on you. You actually have nimble escape. You could technically hide as a bonus action if you'd like. Could let you
Sure.
like duck under the cart. So you can make a stealth check to do that. Alright,
Oh.
well, you're not well hidden, but you kind of stumble onto the cart with your feet kind of hanging out. Alright, this thing shakes off the mist Eldritch Blast and just starts firing around the area. It starts zooming towards where you are, using its bonus action to move towards you. It has an aggressive trait. And then it's going to move around here and shoot one of its eye rays at random towards Newt.
Oh no.
Oh, oh, it doesn't do it at random. Hold on. I need to... It's not letting me choose a random one. I thought it would just do that. Okay, 4. Telekinetic Ray. Newt, I'm gonna need you to make a strength save.
Oh.
Okay, you are blasted 10 feet away, out from underneath the cart. And you're gonna take, just a... Sorry, it's supposed to be 1d6. You take 4 bludgeoning damage as you slam into the wall. Meanwhile, it ends its turn. Which Durgars are all these? The Durgars start rooting through their stuff and start gathering stuff. This one sees you guys coming and goes, "The Xanathars are attacking!" And he just runs this way, away from you guys.
No, we're
Protect
not
me!
Xanathar.
What do I pay you for? And they're just gonna keep going through. Alistair, it is your turn.
Yes! 5, 10, 15, 20, Uh, 5, 10, 15, 25. Actually, I'm just gonna crossbow at the gazer I can see.
Okay. You spin out your light crossbow, line it up, and that hits. Um, okay, if you're not hiding, then that's going to be 6 piercing damage.
Yeah.
The gazer takes a vicious blow underneath of it, hitting underneath its little chinny poo. A little blood starts coming out. It snarls at you.
And then I'll move here and take a bonus action to
Hide under the
hide.
cart.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is how it's done, you say to Newt as you go underneath the
Yeet.
cart.
And stealth. Yeah, that's exactly how it's done.
It's the same exact roll that Newt got.
Wow.
Kidding me?
You, the cart like bumps up a bit as you shuffle your way underneath of it.
Craftsmanship sucks.
All right.
Is there like planks missing from the fucking cart that they're hiding behind? It's like, we can see you, dude.
This gazer quickly moves in. It is
Can you call them geezers just for me? Thanks.
no.
No, come
This one's going to shoot at BB. It's floating above the cart. It actually doesn't quite see Alistair, and Newt's kind of too small. It's going to shoot one of its random eye rays.
Oh, good. My fucking favorite.
Okay, BB, I'm gonna need you to make a whiz save.
Oh god.
My favorite.
You are hit by a dazing ray. You are charmed by the gazer, effectively, and your speed is halved, and you would have disadvantage on all attack rolls.
Gosh darn it! Someone just tossed sand in my eye.
Pretty much. Everything's all fuzzy, and it's hard to like look straight. You feel like this must be like a weakened version of a real beholder's eye ray. And BB, it is your turn.
God blast! Damn it!
Yes, blast him.
Damn it.
Janet.
Guess I'm gonna step
shit, I'm
forward. 'Cause
hiding.
I can't move very well, and I'm gonna expend some grit so I can get a deadeye shot to negate the disadvantage and just shoot normal.
Okay. You whip out your revolver and use some grit. You just kind of close your eyes and fire at it.
Pretty much.
You negate the disadvantage, but that's still not enough to hit. Turns out closing your eyes and looking cool is not quite enough.
Come on.
Does that affect this? Well, it doesn't matter for this shot, 'cause even with disadvantage. Your second shot does connect, and it deals 7 damage to this dude, which is enough that he gets shot through the eye, and he falls flat on the ground, dead. There we go. Alright, anything else for you, BB?
That's it.
Alright, this were-rat, it's gonna take out their hand crossbow. They're gonna take out a hand crossbow and aim it at this other encroaching gazer. And miss. Yeah, it can only make one attack, so it starts backing up. Hey, why don't you guys handle this, huh? You guys seem like professionals. Meanwhile, another gazer starts flitting about. This one is going to make a perception check. Real quick, see. It's +4 on this. Okay. It thinks it hears something, and it starts going around the corner. And Vok, a small floating orb covered in eye stalks and a large central eye, comes around the corner. It snarls at you and immediately launches one of its eye rays towards you. Choose one at random. Oh, so I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Vok.
Done.
Man, we are not doing good against these saves.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
You are hit by a similar effect that BB was hit by. You are charmed, and while you're charmed, your speed is halved, and you have disadvantage on attacks. You're charmed until his next turn.
Do we have inspiration?
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't mention that, Nick, but every session, everybody gets inspiration. Whether or not you like it carried over from the last session, you just kind of have it. You essentially have a reroll every session. And Oso, it is your
Hello.
turn.
I don't need to eat.
Good.
Um,
You are at half hit points from your
I see
recent resurrection.
that. Okay. So I'm going to 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the range on? Well, I probably can't. Everything's floating, yes.
Yeah.
The gaze
All
within the
the
beholder.
enemies are sort of floating.
For fuck's sake. Alright, I'm gonna turn into a fucking ape. No, I'm gonna turn into a fucking bear.
All right.
That's what I'm gonna do.
That should
a
work for
bear
you.
in the process of fucking.
5, 10, 15, that's 25 feet. Wild shape. I think the brown bear is the right one.
Yeah.
Ooh, that worked flawlessly. Yeah, transformer noise.
Of course. Also, you turn into this brown bear. However, whoops, sorry. As a sort of side effect of your recent resurrection, it looks like this form also has half hit points.
Yikes.
That's annoying.
Half of your body is not covered in like the normal wooden plating that you are used to. It's still
like
that
the
sort
under-
of exposed, viney interior.
Okay. I don't think I can get close enough to attack him.
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
I'm just
Um,
gonna sit here, I guess.
Just sit here and pout,
Sit
protecting
here and
your
pout
allies.
and be like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, I'm gonna look at my arm like, "Oh no, I'm in danger."
This were-rat is going to leap out from behind and start shooting at this giant beholder sort of creature. It seems like the same rotting one that you saw before. It's a very zombie-looking beholder.
I will be right back, by the way. So
Okay, I'll allow it.
not long.
Wait, Bean's gonna be going next.
Oh, it's fine. You can play Bean. Oso's back now.
All right.
What is this thing's hit points? Or AC, actually. Okay, that doesn't hit. The were-rat then is going to duck behind cover once again. And it's Bean's turn. Hey, what do you want me to do?
Definitely attack that gazer, buddy.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm in bat form now, so I'm gonna go into bat form. There we go. And what's my move speed in this form? Still about 40 feet, huh? Okay. Noom. Hey, get a load out of this. Oh, not that one. Don't listen to that one. And then Bean is just going to sort of back up, which does provoke an attack from the Gazer, who just tries to bite at Bean.
Uh-oh. Look out!
Bean, no! But it misses Bean, I believe. I'm pretty sure Bean has more than 10. Yeah, okay. 13. Right, quite low in the initiative. Vok, it is your turn. This orb-like creature has just rounded the corner and dazed you.
Barbarian Rage, and let's try and cut it in two.
Alright. You guys from the courtyard hear a thundering roar coming from further down one of the alleys. And Vok, just as well, you draw your greatsword, and it starts shining this bright light that starts spinning around you in this sort of maelstrom of light. Yeah, you're raging now. Oof. So you do have disadvantage on the attack because of the daze. The gazer's daze that dazed you, your gaze.
Ugh.
So that does miss. You kind of like try to slice it in two, but your sword just clatters on the ground. There were sort of two gazers there, and you just went for the wrong one in your daze. Do you
Not
have?
use my inspiration just to this roll because that's terrible.
Sure. Yeah, you can just make a new roll, and we'll use the first one. All right. That is still not enough. Oh no. Yeah, it's one off. They have an AC of 13.
Hmm.
But it was very close. Do you have a second attack at all at this level? I don't know if you do because you multi-classed.
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, in the meantime, the daze will go away at the end of your turn. Is that it for you?
That's it.
All right. You swing viciously at the gazer, but it is just too balloon-like to get a hit in.
We can't see Vok yet, right?
You cannot, but you definitely heard them.
Ooh. Whatever that sound was, I hope it's on our side.
Okay. The
Indeed.
the beholder zombie starts floating into the field of view and just starts bobbing around. It's going to start shooting some rays. It's going to shoot at the brown bear, I think, because I just haven't had enough killing Oso yet. All right. That's going to be a wisdom save from Oso. It shoots a blue beam of light straight towards you, and a fear starts to race over your body. Oh, he's not here, is he?
He stepped away.
Did step away.
Yeah.
BB, you jump in front of this ray. I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom save.
Stumble in front of this
Oh,
ray.
how about you?
I'm sorry. I'm not that sorry. Okay, now I'm a bit sorry.
I can't
no,
see
you-
anything. There's a thing roaring off on the side over there, and then oh shit!
The roar that you heard starts to fill you with this sense of dread. You start to see like eyeballs pop up all over the scenery. All the cobblestones are eyes just looking at you, and you start backing up as a squishing noise appears under your feet. You are filled with fear and are frightened for 1 minute. You can make a new save every turn to try and end the effect. Okay, he's done.
Thanks.
This dude is going to take out their short sword and take a stab at it. And miss. He does have 2 attacks with the melee.
Wait, I just want to confirm. So, did the beholder zombie also kind of make a noise, or was it Vok? They were the one that was like roaring.
Vok
off
was
to
the one
side,
that
right?
roared.
Okay, yeah.
And another miss.
I don't know where it came from. I'm still scared of everything.
This little were-rat is going to try and make a run for it. This does provoke an attack from the beholder. It tries to bite at the were-rat as they zoom past. What is their AC? I've forgotten again. Oh, theirs is slightly worse. It's 12. So that does hit the were-rat. But the were-rat actually takes half damage, being a lycanthrope. They take a small bite from their back as they're stumbling away. And they trip on themselves as they go. Newt, top of the round. It is your turn.
Well, I'm definitely more afraid of that beholder zombie, so I'm gonna fire at that instead.
All right. It's a little crowded, but you could probably like get a clean
Can
shot.
I go right there?
Sure. Yeah, because it's floating. Actually, I forgot. So you should be able to get it from there. Okay, that is definitely a hit, and it deals 6 damage. Ugh. Who dares strike at the Xanathar's heart? And that's 2 hits. Your 2 Eldritch Blasts, which are in the form of like these fiery bats, since Bean is in their bat form, they just launch out of your hands and collide with the zombie. You duck back into
Yeah.
hiding.
Hiding again.
If you'd like, you can make a bonus action to stealth check it.
Yes, please. Oh my god, my cats.
While you're doing that, I'll have the Duragar flee in terror.
Let's see.
Actually, this guy's just going to try and hide. This guy is also going to cower back there. This guy is going to make a run for it. And I think that's all of them. This guy disappears. And Alistair, it's your turn.
Oh, 5, 10, 15. I'm going to.
You scramble out from underneath the cart, crawling out onto the other side, and there's a gazer right in front of you.
Yeah. Booming blade, this one. That doesn't seem right.
Let's, you need to do the attack, and then the bonus
Yeah,
damage is 8 thunder. And then if it moves, it'll take 2d8 thunder. And that's just enough to hit because their AC is 13.
Alright. So, bonus damage 8. Move, so click this.
Right, that is 9 piercing, and
And
3 extra.
3.
Oh, do you have it differently? I'm trying to see quickly because I'm trying to figure out what has done. Okay. I don't think you need to do the booming blade action from your attacks. You can just use whatever weapon you're using.
Yeah, but I think this way it just rolls the attack roll and everything and already adds everything. I'm not sure if it makes a difference or not.
Well, the attack uses one of your weapons, right?
Yeah.
This attack just did 2d8 damage, which is the damage that occurs if it moves. So you haven't
Well,
dealt...
but at 5th level, it deals an extra d8 automatically, I believe.
Yeah, and that's the 3 thunder. But you still haven't done any damage with your rapier using this method.
Yeah, I did 5, and then there's an additional 4 for the thunder.
No, that's 2d8
I think
right
the
there.
math adds up. Yeah.
You
It's
haven't
a
added
D8.
your dexterity either. Just hit the rapier button. This is still a hit. So now if you do that, you've done 11 damage with your rapier, plus, if we're using the first thing, 8 thunder damage. Then if it moves, it'll take 2d8.
Okay. Well.
Which, now with this much damage, that's enough to kill it. You whip out your rapier, and with a simple stab, there is a booming blast and sort of a recurring energy that's sort of trying to keep it restrained, but the corpse is just kind of bouncing around in this thunderous energy before landing with a splat on the cobbles. Anything else for your turn? You still have a bonus action if you have any movement.
Yeah, when I move 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, and I'll make another hide.
Actually, does the booming blade cost a bonus action? I just realized it.
Oh, wait, yeah, it does, so I'll just...
Okay,
No,
so
it's an action, actually.
Oh, well, you make the attack as part of the action, so technically you
Part of the
still have a
action.
bonus action, so you can hide.
Yeah, that. And...
You're right. I have never been in a campaign that has used booming blade yet, so this is all new to me.
Well, you are now.
Now you're booming. And
I'll
BB,
have
it's gonna
to-
be you on deck.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
This is how it's
Whatever.
done. You crawl under the wagon, and this time a wheel
I
breaks.
stand on the wagon. I go, you can't see me now.
I've mastered the art of standing very, very still.
And, yes.
BB,
What
it is your
is
turn.
happening in this chat?
Alright, so I am going to try and aim at the next biggest thing I can see.
Besides Oso?
The next biggest thing.
Right.
He's the first biggest thing.
So you are currently frightened. You can't go towards the beholder zombie, and you have disadvantage on all your attacks.
I do. Well, shit.
So you can try and shoot at the beholder.
And I was just trying to maneuver in a way that I wouldn't hit Oso. But can I, like, shoot over the...
Since the beholder was able to hit you with an eye ray, I'm going to say that you can aim at it.
Yeah, just, like, aim over the cart.
Yeah, it's floating up in the air, probably about like 20 feet up.
I'm gonna expend another grit to do the Deadeye, so that way I don't have to worry about the disadvantage.
Okay, you expend another grit, and this time it was worth it. You do get a hit in for 12 piercing damage. You
And a number 2.
so that's just a 20, right? Because the grit only applies to one attack, or is it different?
It only applies to the first one.
Okay, I
So
don't
it's
know
just a
fully
20.
how gunslingers work, as demonstrated by last time when I
Mm.
we cleared it up now. So the second one is still a hit for 11 additional piercing damage. 2 bullets sink deep into the beholder with little spurts of blood shooting out of it.
And I'll use my bonus action to reload my pistol. And that's my turn.
All right. This were-rat is going to make a run for it. He's going to zoom off this way and get off the map.
Thank you for the help.
It is this gazer's turn. It is going to try a little, try an eye ray against the guy right in front of him. Oh, good. It's another daze ray. Fuck. Sorry for the repeat, but make a wisdom save, please.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Does that make it?
I was like, wait, you're a paladin with... It's because the way that you multi-classed, wisdom is actually a bad save for you. Yeah, unfortunately, you are once again dazed, imposing disadvantage on the attacks. Although, we might have a way to rectify that next turn. Oso, are you back? Is he back yet?
I'll take that as a no.
Okay.
I think he's in Twitch chat.
Okay. Well, Oso is going to... And I forgot that the Beholder is floating. There's not much that
We
Oso
can
can do here.
relay. Apparently his mic's not working.
Oh, that's interesting. You can also have him use this chat, like the Roll20 chat, to say what he's doing. Man, it's just worse and worse for Ben and Twitch, isn't it?
But he said that he does want to attack the beholder.
Okay. Oso heads over to the Beholder and starts kind of rearing up and trying to swipe at the Beholder, but is unable to get a hit. Well, I'll have it make a jump check. Why not? Okay. With a 21, Oso gets onto this cart and then leaps off of the cart towards the Beholder, and is going to make 2 claws attacks. Well, just 1 claws attack. What is the Beholder zombie's AC? That is not enough. Oso grapples at the Beholder, but just kind of swipes it, and it sort of balloons out of the way, like swiping at something underwater. Just shifts, and Oso falls to the ground. That's going to be the end of Oso's turn. It's this were-rat's turn. He's going to climb on top of the cart as well, and shoot their little hand crossbow at this zombie. And actually hit for 3 damage. Every bit helps! And he leaps back into hiding. Bean. Hey, well, looks like those gazies are gone. You want me to go get that main dude?
Get him!
I would prefer it if you went over to that big boy and just stayed there.
Sure, yeah, I can help. You want me to do that, Newt?
Yes.
Alright. And
Actually.
Bean starts getting in the Beholder zombie's hair, floating about the tentacles and nipping at them. Where is it? I can't see it. Get it off of me! And its tentacles are flailing around everywhere. Bean is going to use the help action on the next attack against it. We'll say Newt's next attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Buck, it is once again your turn. You're still dazed, unfortunately. But as a barbarian, you can also relentless attack if you want, which will give you advantage and negate it.
Reckless attack?
What did I say?
Relentless.
Yeah, reckless attack, sorry.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best option.
Alright, in the sake of brevity, you have decided not to aim for it. You just start swinging your greatsword wildly about. Make some normal attacks. Well, a normal attack. Oof. Unfortunately, that's still not enough to hit. Ooh, bad luck with roll 20. How? You have +7! Oh man, that makes me upset. Alright. Do you have anything else that you can do with your turn?
I mean, I guess I could run, but that's not a good idea, so no.
Alright. Then, in that case, you continue to engage this gazer as you swing your sword around, but it is just floating about, giggling at you. And meanwhile, this big bad beholder is trying to, like, get Bean out of their hair, but it is going to point down at this brown bear and try and use a ray on it. Much belated, as the last one hit BB. And gets... Oh, it's another Fear Ray. At least beholders are consistent. Oso is going to need a Wisdom save. Ben, if you're able to hear us, just make that Wisdom save for me. And here we will find out if he is able to do so. Da 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 da. Well, I guess not. I guess Ben is not in roll 20 either. I'll roll for them. Wisdom. Okay, well, he should have let me do it. Or shouldn't have let me do it, because I failed.
Yep.
Phone won't let me do things Oh. So you're on your phone. Gotcha.
My phone isn't.
Okay, well, Oso, you are gripped with a frightening terror and are beset with visions of your body just melting away from you, losing it once again, and this terrifies you. You are frightened until the beholder's next. Oh, BB, also, you need to make a save at the end of your last turn. I forgot to tell you to do that. Okay, you are still frightened. And this beholder's going to end their turn. This guy is fleeing the scene. But not before getting a little pot shot in. Gonna fire their hand crossbow at beholder. And miss. Yeah, that's about what I expected. And the were-rat zooms off.
I suck.
And Newt, 'tis your turn. You have advantage on your next attack against the beholder because Bean is helping you.
Let's go for that, a big boy.
Alrighty. And a natural 20. Go ahead and click that button again, and it should apply the crit.
Oh, that
it's
beautiful bean
worse.
footage.
Well, that beautiful
Hell
bean
yeah.
footage. Okay, you deal 10 damage with your Eldritch Blast. Make another attack. And
Not
that
as
one,
great.
not as great, doesn't hit. But Bean is able to sufficiently distract it enough for you to get in a pretty hefty hit, blasting away, leaving singe marks on its cheekbone. You'll pay for that, little creature.
Catch me if you can.
You duck behind the corner again and try and make a stealth check. While you're doing that, these guys, seeing an opening finally, just gonna do. Yeah, you guys can handle this. And they're gonna go around and hide behind the corner, cowering. Alistair, it's your turn.
Yes. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Let's...
Just keep in mind the Beholder Zombie is 20 feet in the air.
Ah, cock. I forgot about that.
But there
That
is
changes.
an ally within 5 feet of it, so you can apply your sneak attack, even with a ranged weapon.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna shoot it from where I am then.
Alright, you leap up from behind the cart and fire away. You were not hidden. Oh, but that doesn't give advantage. Yeah, unfortunately that's not enough to hit this guy. He has slightly more AC than normal. But
Yeah,
you
well,
still have your bonus action if you want to try and hide.
yeah, I mean, it hasn't failed in the past, so... Let's try that.
Alright,
That's better.
you are much more effectively hidden this time around.
I'm back, by the way.
Oh,
Woo!
neat.
Hey,
My mic wasn't broken. I just was away. I stepped out away for a second, so
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like tough to talk to begin with.
gotcha. Alright, Alistair, you are pretty effectively hidden underneath the ruins of the cart now that the wheel is broken. BB, you are still frightened, but it is your turn.
Yeah. Well, I can't move any closer, but I can definitely try to shoot and maybe hit.
Yep. Yeah, even with disadvantage, that does hit. It is a pretty big target, and you're able to steady your aim just enough to get that 9 damage in. The second attack is not as lucky. Your hand unsteadies and shoots off into the abyss of Skullport. Anything else for your turn?
I'm gonna bonus action reload my pistol by removing the one bullet left from my palm pistol.
Oh, nice. Okay, make a new saving throw at the end of your turn. That is still not enough, unfortunately.
Breathing into the ether.
You are struggling to put this bullet in, and your hands are shaking as you move the bullet around. It's the last one. I just need to make this count, you think, as you try to get it in. Oh, that guy's not here. He ran away. Don't know what that die was. There we go. Okay, it's this guy's turn. He's gonna try something not a daze, right? Because that would be trite to use the same thing. Okay. Well, we're gonna try a Fear Ray on Vok this time. Make a Wisdom saving throw again, Vok.
Yay, wisdom.
Very good. Oh no. Okay, well thankfully this one isn't as bad as the big guy's fear. You're just frightened until the end of its next turn. You're kind of like beset by these images of gnashing teeth trying to strike at you from all sides. You're still swinging wildly and recklessly. But the gazer just ends its turn. It's just toying with you at this point. Oso,
Hello.
you leapt at the Beholder zombie last time because it's still floating 20 feet in the air.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you kind of like jumped off the cart to do so, but it didn't work last time.
Okay. So I can't get at it at all, I assume.
Yeah, not easily.
I'm going to switch to an ape then.
An ape?
An ape.
Alright, do I have a thing for that?
You do.
Oh.
Let me just
I'm surprised.
I'm not, you're always prepared.
Well,
oh,
yeah, I didn't say... Oh, yeah, you're in your natural form now. Got it.
Yeah, now I'm gonna go to ape. Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ape shit. I assume I'm at 8?
Yes.
Half might be okay. So I'm gonna like climb up the wall. I have a climb of like 30.
Okay, yeah,
They're
climbing
kind of
up
the
these
building.
walls, especially the walls in Skullport, they're made out of like roughly hewn stone, almost carved out of the surrounding landscape, but you're able to easily get a grip on there. You leap onto the wagon and then up onto the wall.
Yeah.
You can
I'd
move
like
up to your climb speed.
I'd like to jump onto the beholder.
All right, make a. Well, what's the ape's jump distance? It just needs to be like more than 5 feet. Okay, yeah, that's good. You can jump about 8 feet, which is just enough to get on there. So make an athletics check as you leap towards it.
Nice. Athletics.
All right. You is going to try and shake you off. Doesn't have very good of strength or dexterity. Yeah, you are able to get a grip on it. Your fingers sort of sink into its flesh, almost like a weird paper mache creature. Although
Oh,
there's
right,
a
'cause
little
it's
goo.
a zombie.
Yeah, it's a zombie. You sink into it, and it starts roaring around as it spins around. Get off of me! Get off of me, so I can kill you!
I'd like to rip its eye stalks off, but like I want to just maybe use the fist attacks. I don't know. I want to like try and.
So
pull at
unfortunately,
the fleshy bits.
you've already used your action as a part of trying to mount the creature. It was sort of
Okay.
a grapple check, except that you're like on this larger creature.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's it then, I guess.
Okay, so you're still like just trying to grab at these eye stalks, broadcasting what you want to do. This guy, the
Yeah.
one brave were-rat, is gonna shoot their crossbow.
A little brave where we're at.
The brave rata.
Yeah, they miss, and go back around the corner to reload. Bean! Hey, it's my turn. Am I just helping out here?
It's weird. I sound different than I did before. I feel like there's maybe two of us or something. Who am I talking to?
I figured I'd take over because you got Oso back now.
I kind of like the fact that he may be schizophrenic.
Well, multiple personality as
He's just
because he has like four different forms.
Every time he switches, he's been like splitting his fucking psyche. He's like, oh my god, who am I?
All right, get him, Bean.
All right, is Bean attacking or helping?
Oh, he can't do both.
No, help is an action, but so is attacking.
No, I definitely want him to attack.
Okay, Bean is going to try and attack. Okay, a 15 hits. It is immune to poison, so that the other effect doesn't do anything, and poison damage, so it does just take 5 damage as Bean sinks their fangs into the creature and pulls off a little tiny chunk and spits it onto the ground.
Nice.
Is Bean moving anywhere?
Eh,
Just sticking
Sure.
around?
Can he move right there?
Yeah, and that won't provoke any
Alright.
attacks.
All right.
Fuck.
Damn this thing, let's hit it.
Right. You're still frightened at this time, so you can reckless to negate it.
Absolutely.
There we
Alright,
go.
that is finally a
Better.
hit.
Yeah.
So you can click on the word in the chat and that'll populate it with the damage. It's counting the crits, so we can just use those first numbers. From your rage damage and divine fury, that's going to be 8 damage, and then 9 additional slashing damage, for a total of 17 damage. As you're spinning around wildly, you finally find purchase and feel something sink against the edge of your blade. As the fear fades away and you like kind of clutch your head, you see 2 halves of a beholder, a sort of top half and a bottom half, lying at your feet. You are free to move about the cabin. You hear, what's it? You round the corner and you see an ape and a bat attacking this giant beholder zombie in a wild sort of Jungle Book sort of situation.
That'll be me.
All right, you rush towards the fight. You guys see a
Oh my goodness.
rather large humanoid figure rushing into the thick of combat. They're wearing armor, and they got like green-gray skin, and they have a glowing sword, great sword, in their hands. They are flush with radiant energy. And that's Vok.
Wait,
Whoa, look out. Somebody's coming.
I still can't see Vok. But I saw the numbers that Vok rolled.
Yes,
Holy crap.
fairly good numbers. The Beholder zombie is going to take one of its eye stalks and try and point it at the ape on its head. Let's see if this ape can escape. D4. Oh, a different ray this time. Okay, Ape-so, I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw as a dark black energy beam erupts from one of the eyes, hitherto unused.
Did you just say hitherto undreamt of?
No. But I do need a con save from you.
Oh, from me?
Yeah, from you. The ape.
Oh,
The ape on its
my
back.
bad. I'm on my back?
The ape on its back.
It's back. Sorry. Oh, okay.
That is not great. Would you like to use your inspiration?
It's my inspiration.
Just
Feel
wondering.
the inspiration.
So you can re-roll and use the first number. That is still just shy.
Wow, I'm a shy boy.
Well, let's see how many
Maybe
Osos
one
I
more
can
time.
kill.
Yeah, you're gonna kill America's favorite druid.
You take 33 necrotic damage.
Oh, you can kill 2 Osos.
That's like two
Shimachi.
Osos there. Could fit 2 Osos in this eye stalk.
There's 2 Osos in there.
So I think that's going to cause spillover damage.
Definitely gonna go back.
Yep, so you take 8. You take 25 damage. Oh,
Oh, so
huh.
Huh.
Well,
it was a good comeback, guys.
don't call it a comeback. So, the Beholder points one of its eye stalks and a black beam erupts out of it. The ape form just sort of sheds off of your body, revealing Oso underneath. The new vines are like blackened and withered by necrotic energy as you fall towards the ground. And I'm going to say, since you were
Wow.
20 feet up, I'm going to say you suffer 1 failed death save from the
Ouch.
fall. Cool bananas. Did I hear something? One of the were rats.
Frozen.
Oh, so it needs to be a transformer so we can just get him like spare parts every session.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, I'm just gonna have to die.
This were rat comes out from around and sees that most of the gazers have been destroyed. Oh, I forgot to delete that guy, but yes. The were rat is going to try and shoot at the Beholder zombie, seeing that reinforcements have arrived. And miss. Well, that's about that. Newt, it is your turn.
You know what's coming.
Is that an Eldritch B?
Oh, it sure is.
Okay,
An
that
Eldritch
is
bitch.
going to hit for a whopping 4 damage. Second attack. Second beam. Another hit, this time for 10,
Oh.
which is a sizable increase. The
That's what she
Beholder
said.
is starting to look more skeletal. You can see like its flesh is sloughing off of its body. A few of its spare dead tentacles, eye stalks, have like fallen off its body as well, and its eye is like leaking this strange fluid.
Slippage.
Gross.
Okay, is that it? Is that it for you, Newt?
Degloving.
Sure is.
All right. The Durgar continue to hold their own as one of them kind of looks around the corner. Is it dead? It's not. And he takes like a javelin that's on his back and tosses it towards the zombie.
If this motherfucker kills deals,
has disadvantage. It's beyond the range actually of his normal attack. So that's actually at disadvantage. The javelin misses, doesn't quite make it. Ugh. And Alistair, it's your turn.
All right. He's still 20 feet in the air, right?
Yes.
Assuming. All right. Well, let's try this again. 16.
Okay. 16 hits.
Yay.
Actually, it was a 22 because you were hidden this time.
Oh, cool.
That's
awful rolls.
We now know the minimum amount of damage Alistair can do. It
Rolling
is
2d6,
about 7.
2 plus 1, and 1 plus 2 is bad. So
Okay.
7 total, which is like almost what I did in 1 piercing hit last time.
Yep. You fire your crossbow and it lands, but it doesn't do much. It just kind of sinks into the side of its brain. You know, normally if it was alive, that would be a very vicious blow. You still have a bonus action.
Yeah, I'll just maintain pace and do that.
Okay. You seem effectively hidden. BB, you are still frightened.
I'm gonna shoot my last bullet. You
Final
better fucking
bullet.
hit. You better fucking hit.
No grit left. Disadvantage attack. Last bullet.
Ah!
It's an 11. It cracks off into the sky. Off into the cavern ceiling. A few rocks just tumble down from above.
I have another attack. I throw my tomahawk at it. Yeet!
You pull out your tomahawk as a bonus or as an item interaction and yeet the tomahawk. What is the range on that?
I'm probably like 60 feet.
If you fucking miss and it falls on me, I swear to God.
Don't
Hold
give
on.
the DM ideas.
I don't have to.
I'm gonna look it up because it might be. Well, actually, it's disadvantage anyway because you're frightened. So
Yeah.
make the attack.
Oh, you scared?
Okay.
Damn it!
Yeah, that misses. It just sort of lands on the ground near Oso. Make a new
Oof.
wisdom save.
Ah. Hey!
You are no longer frightened though. Just enraged. Oso, make a death save for me, good fellow.
I can do that.
It's okay.
So,
I know you're
quit.
very used to this, so.
Yeah, you would think I'm like the best at it.
Oh. I believe he's dying again.
That's a success.
Wow.
This little lad's turn. Hand crossbow! They shout, and yep, that's what I expected. Same thing as usual. Heads back around to reload. Bean's turn. Bean is looming over the beholder zombie as its stalks are sort of starting to droop. What would you have Bean do?
Try to rip one of those little buggers off.
Alright, Bean's gonna go in for the bite. And Bean hits for 6 piercing damage. The beholder
Ooh.
is very low. I'm gonna say Bean rips off its fear eye stalk. It can no longer use that one. And spits it onto the ground. Vok, it is your turn.
It's still 20 feet in the air.
It is.
Alright, I'm gonna throw a javelin.
Right.
Yeah.
You take a javelin off of your back and just sort of rear back, invoking the divine senses of Torm, and yeet. Were you attacking recklessly? Still?
Yeah.
Okay, then that just barely hits. Roll for damage. Hit the word javelin. Okay. As you guys are fighting, blue out of ammo, Alistair and Newt trying to hide Oso on the ground dead, a javelin emerges from the rear of its eye socket, right through itself, and it stops suddenly and falls flat onto the ground into a heap. This weird goo starts to emanate from its corpse, and it is dead.
Fucking finally.
Corpse juice on Oso.
Does it fall on me?
It falls near you.
Okay.
It's a
It's like
big old beach ball. It lost a lot of its weight in the combat.
You're out of combat now, right?
Yes, we are. So you guys
help.
can move about the cabin freely.
You mean gurgle and moan because you can't make any other noise. I'm gonna do a medicine check on him.
Right, you rush over to Oso's newly resurrected body and try and help them. Vok, you rush over onto the scene.
I kneel over the sort of weird body here, and touch the pommel of my sword to him, restoring 5 hit points.
Also, you feel this energy return to you. You are no longer dying. In fact, you feel slightly reinvigorated. Even the part that was just freshly resurrected, once again, beams with life.
Oh boy, I gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, you got this fellow over here to thank.
Who? Hi. What's your name?
Me Vok. This
Oh.
this my shop club.
Oh, I look at Blue. I say, "Oh no, I think it's stupid."
Wow.
What?
So,
What? I didn't
Man.
say that out loud.
they just saved your life, boy.
Thank you, Vok.
Don't
I'm
mind
sorry.
him, man.
He didn't hear that.
Were you whispering in my ear or something?
Yeah. Of
I
course,
still
yeah.
yell at you and say, thank him.
I mean, okay, it's fair.
Rude.
But thanks.
Hild
Oh,
holding up my sword. Hild help.
Thank
Ah.
you.
Hilt help, Vok says.
Well,
He says, "Hilt help."
Hilt, yeah.
hilt.
What do I? I touch the sword, and I shake it like a shake in his hand, like, yes, thank you very much. I appreciate you, and I point to my eyes and I point to him. You.
She say you're welcome.
Oh.
It's
So-
wait, she? Your
I
sword
think-
is a she?
I think that's what he's saying. Maybe they're this.
Vok thinks so. Sound it, and I sort of tap my head.
I nod.
I mean, I talk to my guns every now and then. It must be just a standard thing. I wouldn't worry about it too much, but
I talk to
much
my guns
appreciated.
too, and I fucking flex, and I look at that, huh? Look at these guns. How you guys doing? I'm really big and strong.
Uh-huh.
Oso's gonna walk over to Vok and extend a hand, just be like, "Well, thank you kindly. Much appreciated. All the help that you just did, including saving our friend here."
I shake your hand. Vok help. Yes.
Much
Need
yes.
to help. Need to help the weaker things.
Blue kind of chuckles a little bit and looks back at Oso and is like, "Uh-huh," gives you a big old nod.
Oso is one of the weaker things.
Yes. Don't worry about it, boy. You're fine.
As you guys are talking, the Dorgar and some of the were-rats start to filter back into the courtyard. One of them kind of approaches you guys and says in a sort of broken common, as they seem to be native to Dwarvish, "Well, that's good fightin'. Come, I repay ye."
Yeah.
Okay. Can I search the beholder?
Sure.
For, like,
Gross.
I'm gonna dig in there. We're like, I'll check it for loot, and I just dig right in.
That's vile.
Make an investigation check. Why not?
All right. Sorry, I'm doing it.
Yeah, you start rooting around in this corpse, but you're not finding much except for a lot of soft, squishy flesh.
I say, well, who's dead now, and who's not? That's me tough
It
talking.
was you for about 30 seconds there.
Yeah, but shut up, cat. I'm trying to I'm trying to talk tough, kitty.
Well,
Kitty, that's my papa.
nice attempt, I guess.
I'm gonna like grab the head of the javelin and pull it free. This Vox.
Wait.
You
Oh,
pull-
right.
They pulled the javelin out of its head. You recover your javelin. Surprisingly undamaged from the fall.
Oso points to the javelin. Vox.
You just keep saying Oso points, or Oso does something.
Sorry.
Did you mean
Am I?
BB?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's like the
BB.
third time.
You've done
My brain's just
controlling
like, oh no, that's the secret. No,
we
sorry.
are also.
Blue points at the javelin. Is just like Vox, like question, like trying to just confirm whether or not they are Vox or the weapon is Vox.
This Vox thing. Mine.
I believe he's saying that
All right.
javelin is his.
That was about to be very confusing. Thank you.
I think we all need some food and some stuff. It looks like they keep on getting closer to us. I don't
Yeah,
know
see,
what
this
they-
is what a lack of clean towels will do to a town.
These creatures start kind of going back to their carts and checking them around. This guy over here seems to be particularly upset. He's like shaking his head and kind of slams his fist against the cart. And he seems to curse in Dwarvish thanks to his broken wagon wheel. But otherwise, this Durgar heads over to their cart, and they start taking a bunch of stuff and scraping it into this sort of slick leather sack. And then they head over to you guys and hand it outward towards you guys.
I think is this for us?
You'll take. You helped.
Yes, we did.
Sure, and I take it and I give it to. I hold it towards Vok and Blue because Vok saved me, and also Blue was my dad.
I just Blue just puts a hand up, being like kind of like, don't worry about me, I'm all fine. Unless you got some bullets in that case, and this ain't worth much.
I mean, I did actually give my life for this, so maybe I should take it. I don't know.
Look, I'm all
I-
fine with us splitting up whatever loot might be inside of here, but I'm gonna go to the Durgar before he runs
Oh,
off.
he's gone.
And
He's gone.
yeah, he just walks away.
He's already leaving. He's like, and I'm bored with this conversation.
You guys
And
can
I'm
say
back.
hello. I'm just gonna pull out the casings
Hello.
from the bullets and see if like the Durgar recognizes this. And like metal more anywhere.
The Durgar shakes their head. Nah. Dark Harvest Market. Meet here.
Only have 22 caliber.
I point to like my battle axe that I pick back up, and I'm just like, metal weapons where?
They just kind of shoo you away.
Sons of bitches. Fuck
Rather
back.
rude.
Yeah, well, at least we got whatever's in that thing. Probably food.
Yes, what is in that?
You open it up, and a foul stench emerges. It looks like a lot of entrails, kind of like a sack filled with like a few livers or something.
Delicious.
Oh, so you almost died. Why don't you keep that?
Okay.
That looks more your style than mine.
Do put them in me? Does this work?
Please stop
Maybe.
trying to put the organs
I
inside
try
of you.
and stuff. I try and stuff them in my cavities.
Gosh.
Okay, I know this is the Dark Harvest
More
Market,
organ.
but we don't need to
I don't
do
know.
the Dark Harvest episode of Invaders Zim.
I don't know how this works. I thought I was dead. I don't know. I guess it's not working.
Varp, do you want any of this?
Do you want some of this
Gesturing.
liver, bro? What about you, Sword?
Yes. Please.
Okay. I slide a piece of I slide the liver on the sword like a kebab. I go, yummy.
Take it off. Have a bite. Meat.
Oh,
Perhaps we should have cooked that first.
Buck
could
doesn't
have
seem to
brought it
mind.
to we could have brought that to the local chef in town.
I mean, I don't need to eat, and you gave it to me, so.
Well, it
That is
was
showing the
gross
kindness.
looking,
Don't
so
worry.
Aren't you a cat?
I
Don't kitties eat raw meat and they're fine?
Doesn't
No,
Fancy Feast have livers and
Oh,
onions
right,
and stuff?
yeah, Mr. Fancy Feast.
I eat normal food that normal people eat. I don't
Right.
know about.
What did
I
you
don't
have
know
for
why.
What did you have for dinner last?
I believe it was a lovely prime veal with a side of sauerkraut and asparagus.
That sounds disgusting. Sorry, that was more me, not Osa.
I was
Sauerkraut.
just thinking of literal weird shit off the top of my head.
Well, that's very
Trying to think of
interesting.
something fancier, but
That's pretty fancy. It sounded pretty fancy. All right,
Well,
got it. Normal
well,
food.
where is our next destination? I believe we
I think we're due
what
at
was
that
it? We
fortress.
Ow.
yes,
Did we
the
meet with
fort-
the person we need to meet here?
I have
like-
notes from your previous compadre that passed away before I met you.
Yeah, whip that motherfucker out.
Pull out
Let's-
Caedmon's notes after you had thoroughly looted Caedmon's corpse in
It's
Xanathar's lair.
actually, I rewrote the notes in my own book because his was disgusting and like full of like grease and shit, and I wasn't a fan of that, so I just re-recorded them in my own.
That's fair. It's now in cursive.
Do you
my
groom
God.
yourself with your tongue
And
too?
fancy.
I thought you were talking about in real life. You transferred the notes over to a new notebook because you're so deep in character. You're like,
Well, not in.
Shane's a method actor. He's currently
Yeah.
in a basement right now, and
he's wearing cat skins.
I'm in a fursuit. Oh wait, that's a different thing.
It is different.
it is technically different. So
mean,
you
that's-
guys, Newt kind of crawls over towards you guys cautiously. Newt hasn't quite met this new friend yet.
Ah,
Hello.
Miat. This is Vok.
What?
Miat. This is Vok.
Oh, watch your Viking language,
What?
dude.
It's new.
Yeah, her name's Newt.
Ah, yes. Sorry. Niot. This is Vok.
For fuck's sake.
Hey, hey Newt, I don't really trust this guy. I don't
Oh,
even know what it is.
what it is?
It's just a
Gonna-
big hulking dude.
I'm gonna
I mean,
squint at him. Can I do an well, not investigation, but something to inspect him, just to like look at him to see if I can figure
Insight,
him
I
out.
guess?
Insight
Would it
would
be
probably
insight?
be your best bet to discern their motives.
I would kind
not
of
so
do.
much their species.
Yeah, for
Well, yeah, that's why I want to know the motive.
yeah, then that would be insight.
Also, how tall is Vok compared to BB?
Yeah.
BB's like 6'4".
Vok is about 8 feet.
Holy
She's like as
poop.
tall as me?
I didn't
Big
think that you were
boy.
that tall, right?
Maybe with the horns.
Maybe
yeah,
with the horns, yeah.
yeah.
Big
Uh,
boy as in
I would
B-O-I.
say I think I'm like 7.
Vok is like
Something-
largely muscles.
Damn. I feel
and-
weird for flexing now.
So Newt, as you're looking up, sizing up this new character,
Supersizing. She's like up to his ankle.
No, I'm,
Okay.
I'm squinting. I'm looking at him. I'm taking a note.
Sizing way
Right.
up.
With your mean
Um,
mask on.
Oh hell yeah!
Grr. You seem to get the impression that this person has, this person is probably from some sort of like tribal culture or something. Not really meant for, you know, uh, being in a town sort of setting or a city setting, and yet they're wearing like um, the
A top
armor
hat.
that would be fitting like a large knight. It's sort of been retrofitted to
Ooh.
like be on a larger person's form, and their sword, uh, although in combat it was glowing brightly, now it's just glowing dimly with a bright radiance, vastly, starkly, um, what's it called? Contrasting to their appearance.
That's cool.
Otherwise, Vok, your basic motives are your own.
Vog, I have a question.
Yes.
What are you doing in Skullport? You don't look like you're from around here.
Traveled long way. Yeah. Yeah. Hilda sort of says where I go, so I go.
Did you say Hilda?
Vok gestures towards their sword.
Okay.
Ah, brilliant. I lean over to BB Blue. I think he's nuts.
Yeah, I talked to my
It's
guns.
a
They don't usually
whisper
talk
as much
back.
as
So you traveled a long way, and you must have done that for a reason. Are you looking for something? Or someone?
Sometimes get chased out of town. Sometimes no longer no longer needed. So I come find someone else to help.
Oh, you're looking to help somebody. Well, we could use some help.
It's mighty noble of you.
yes, you can join the entourage I have formed of over here.
All right. First of all, he's new too, and he may not
What?
be. He might be. Maybe not. He might not be around much longer.
Well, I would hope
It's
so.
like the little kid meme with the "Could you have you?"
Have
could
you ever? But you dreamed
Kids
that you, and
trying
you
to
had
tell
a
stories.
dream that you thought and then you could and then you.
That's nice,
That's what
dear.
it fucking felt
So
like.
you could do anything?
Yeah, I don't know. This stray cat just kind of followed along, So
I
whatever.
thought you were following me along. I was under the impression that you just wanted to hang out with me longer.
No, you look like a stray cat that just wanted to pee on a tree.
Mm.
Stray
Also,
cat, don't you see these fine gobs?
No, I don't see class.
look, I know
I
you
said
two
God, not
are new with
race.
each other and you want to fight and you want to bicker. You just came back from the dead. You're brand new. My guns are empty, so at least I
Yeah.
can't shoot you. And then we have these two, and I gesture over to Vok, be like, Vok, your Hilda talks, right? Should
I
we address her or address you and asking when we need to go to someplace? Or both of you?
I cock my head to the side as if I'm listening to something. Can talk to me. If pick Hilda up without me, then maybe she talk to you.
Nope,
Alrighty
I've
then.
done my fair share of sword grabbing. How about you go for it, Blue?
I'm alright. They can come and join us along for the ride, but I ain't touching Hilda. Sorry.
Yeah, I've had my share of cursed swords. I'm all set.
I don't know
Says
if
not
Hilda curse.
Well, I had to be disintegrated to get rid of the last one, so you know.
But yeah, you guys, Vok, if you want to join them, they do seem like they could use the help, and you have been in Skullport a bit longer than them. You might be able to help them find what they're looking for. If BB's looking for weapons, or at least metal. you do know of a place. It's called Dumathoin's Jest. It's...
Whoa.
Oh,
That's
wait.
a mouthful.
That's not the place, actually. Hold on.
Ten, you never heard it.
Never heard of it.
We do have
Never
to head
heard.
on our way to Delagar Fortress. That is a little bit on
Yes.
yeast over there, if I remember. Yeast.
I
Yeast.
just got the name of it. It's Thaglar's Foundry, which is even more of a mouthful.
That's even worse.
I had trouble saying it myself
Why did you just rename it?
because I don't have the time or energy for that.
Okay, Mister, I wrote a book and now I'm writing another one.
Shut up. I'm like writing
Jacob,
4
there's a
books at
name.
any given time.
Jacob's house.
Jacob's
That's what it's
House,
called.
yes, the forge known as Jacob's House.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a pretty good name.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring you to the overworld map this time, and I'm gonna add Vok over here. There you go. So now you can click on your token if you need to make rolls and whatnot. But right now, you guys are right there.
Okay.
But
Maybe no place you can get things for those. Pointing at your guns.
Yeah, if you want to lead the way, we'd follow right behind.
Follow Vok.
all right.
Following Vok.
Wait.
What?
Fuck. Before I forget, because I'm going to actually forget. Do you know of a place called Willowwood?
Vok, make a intelligence check, history check, I guess, in case you have that.
All right.
Yeah, unfortunately, you must not have traveled that deep. You haven't heard of a place called Willowwood.
No, Vok hasn't.
What about your sword? Where did you find your sword?
Your sword probably wouldn't know this either, unfortunately.
Found Hilda on an armored person and took it because shiny.
Yeah, I know the feeling. All right,
That's
cool.
fair.
Well,
Yes, shiny things are very good to grab. Don't know where I was going with that thought, but yes.
can I flick like a? Can I like? I really want to put like a piece of silver and like shine it at Alistair, like in the light, and be like, "Oh,
Like just
oh, what's this?"
pointing a watch reflection at somebody.
Yep.
Yeah, just like catch his eye. And he's just like,
You
I
do this
don't-
for a bit, and eventually the torchlight from the dark market fades, and yeah, there's not much light down here. What are you guys
Fair,
using to see, actually? Guess that's
My
relevant.
eyes.
Alright.
Probably a lantern. In areas that don't have light and there's no people.
Alright. You
Vok
guys...
has a sword, glowy sword. So
That's
I
true.
assume-
It's dimly lit. It doesn't have bright light except like when he's raging.
Oh, okay.
So, you guys start heading through this courtyard and towards this large, thickly stone, almost like a fortress. It's built very heavily, and Bach takes you here.
All right.
Well, we're here. Not sure where here is, but we're here.
I mean, hopefully it's the here of which that has the shiny things that I need.
Well, worked metal. He Vok met before. Helped with armor for a little bit. Had big dent.
Seems like the right place to be. Oh, walk into the foundry, knock on the door. I'll be nice before walking in.
Hey, who's there?
I open the door open
It's
and
us.
Well,
Alistair,
It's
have you been here
us.
before?
No.
Weirdly, no. You open the door, and
Weirdly, no. It's just like that.
there is, you
Yeah.
see this room is filled with a kind of smoke that just emanates the ceiling of this place. There's a few forges that are currently lit, providing some dim light, but otherwise there's not much light in here. You have to hold your lantern in as you walk in, and you see the sort of reflections of this figure's eyes before they see you, but a Duragar comes forth with pitch black skin and ashy gray hair. Well, looks like we got customers. I'm Thaglar Zundorn. I'll make whatever you need. For a price.
Was that your name, or did you just cast a spell?
I take offense to that.
Why is the hammers floating behind you?
They do that sometimes.
So it was magic.
Not any that you need to be attuned to.
Oh, that's nice.
Now, who am I working for?
Me.
Him, big dragon boy. I will stay outside because that is disgusting in there. Air quality is not very good.
I'm gonna push.
Board of Health
Alistair-
will shut you down.
I'm gonna push Alistair forward. I say, "Come on, buddy," and I drag him, and let's go in there. Like I push him in because we're excited to go inside now.
Also
Oh.
tries, but you don't have to go in there if you don't want to, Alistair.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to roll against me probably because I'm big and
Like-
strong.
All right.
Just do it like acrobatics and slip
Oh,
past.
Yeah, it's
Right.
almost like that one time you had to stop me as a lion.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, I had to
Except-
stop you from
How
Chase
my
the
how the
cat
cats
now.
have turned. I'll
Was it acrobat? Oh, it's strength or what?
It's
was it?
strength
trying to
for
get
you.
over it.
Strength. Okay. Oops. Got.
You can oppose a grapple with strength or acrobatics.
But
so-
to initiate it, it needs to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alistair is able to slip out from your grasp and quickly tumbles over near a rocky pillar and just starts licking the back of their hand, cleaning the soot off of it.
nice try, Oak Boy.
I'm actually not made of oak, but that's fair. You're a cat, and who knows how much you know.
A lot.
You're
Maybe
right.
see if they have any crossbow bolts in there.
For what?
Oh, my crossbow. What do you think?
Oh. Sure.
That's fine. I'll
God.
ask. No worries.
I thought that was a threat.
No.
No.
Vok,
You
are you
know.
entering with us as well, or are you hanging outside?
Probably come in and I'll give the owner a wave.
Yeah. All right. I'm assuming they will know that you're there. I'm like, a friend over here just invited us over to check out your wares. We're looking for a few crafted things, and I'll pull out all of the empty cases I got for my bullets.
Ah, yes. I remember you. Vok, the one with the real nice sword. And some nice armor as well, now that I've had my way with it.
Excuse me. What?
Yes, Bog, thanks.
I repaired this one's armor, but can't say I didn't inspect that sword a bit. Seems it's been touched with a bit of magic. I'd be careful though. Those things tend to come with a bit of baggage. Anyway,
Mm.
what are you looking for? You said bolts, I think your friend said?
Yeah, we're looking for bolts for the one that just stepped outside, but we're also looking for these call them bullets where I'm from. They're small little casings that hold a bit of gunpowder and packs of metal, usually formed around the edge to fit inside one of these, and I pull out a pistol and put it onto the table.
Yeah, I got those.
Yeah, they're bullets. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're bullets. You don't need to Dragonborn splain me.
Is Bean in the room? Where the fuck is Bean? I hear him. Gotta kick him. All right. It just not many people know about him. Figured I'd just make it all nice and simple talk.
Simple talk.
Well, yeah, the
Mansplaining.
some of the drow that work for the Xanathar, they employ guns from time to time. So I do carry that sort of thing. Anywho, they're a bit more difficult to make than sling bullets, so I can get them to you for about a gold piece for 20. Same thing for the bolts, because they do need a teeny bit of work as well. 20 for a gold.
20 for a gold. How many can you make?
Oh, I already have those stocked up.
The bolts or the bullets?
Both. Take as many as you need. I only got about 60 on hand, though.
That seems about right. I'll hand over 6 gold pieces for the bullets. I'll take them all. And yell back outside, like, the door, be like, Alistair, how many you want?
I'll take 20. Here, here's a gold piece, and I'll throw it in there.
You toss a gold piece towards...
I put a hand out for one more. I was like, it's 2. If you want,
I'm
like,
sorry, what was that?
if you want a lot of them, give me 2.
Okay, here's another piece.
All right, so I can get him 40 bolts.
Okay, you get your ammo. He hands it to you in a satchel for the bullets, and in a little... He just kind of has them wrapped up in string for the bolts. Sort of not really a
Okay.
magazine.
Make sure they come in the fine carrying case.
All right, I'm just gonna like hand over all the gold. I'll give him an extra silver as a thank you, and make sure I place them all over the place so that they're covered in filth, dust. Just make sure I'm like getting them all nice and dirty, and I'm gonna open the door up again and be like, "Here's your bolts," and just kind of drop them on the ground.
Your friend
Oh,
sounds kind of
okay.
like a beggar, because he certainly can't be a chooser.
That's what I'm trying to instill in him, but at least he paid.
Well, I'm mighty happy for that, and thank you for the tip. It's rough here in Skullport these days. There was an attack a few hours ago. Bunch of weirdo eyeballs from Xanathar probably hanging about the place. Thankfully, I'm pretty safe in here.
I mean, it seems like there's some places down here that are filled with riches, or at least some sort of weird treasures and trinkets. Saying that you don't have access to that.
Well, people come and people go, but I don't have anything on hand as of yet. No magical items, but I'll keep my eyes peeled as I always do. Your friend Vok there wasn't willing to part with theirs.
Speaking of not having anything on hand, and I wiggle my armorless hands towards
I
him.
don't get it.
You're outside. You're not hearing this.
You're not here.
I
You're
hear
getting
lots of
drunk.
things.
Getting drunk. I say, is there anything you could do about maybe gesture to this half that's missing? I'm missing a lot of my
Body.
my armor. I was wondering if there's something you could maybe I could buy. Sort of hook me up here. I basically, yeah, I don't, because I can absorb the armor, right? But I just need to, I guess, rebuy. I don't know if that's my health, or maybe I'm just missing half my armor.
He
Well.
wants a merle hand.
Let me,
Ooh.
I can look into it. Your measurements are a little strange. It'll take
Fair.
a while. Perhaps I
Well,
could
you come
drop what
back.
I'm doing. Maybe give me a week.
That sounds fine. Anything will help. I'm really not feeling it myself. I feel kind of naked, if I'm honest.
You kind
I don't
of
hate
look
it. You've kind of looked great. I blush. You can't tell I'm blushing, but I'm blushing.
Well, for this special job, I'll let it run you about 500 gold pieces.
500 gold pieces.
Aye, it's
What-
armor, special
what-
made.
Can I like seduce him, maybe with like the language of love?
You can certainly try.
I mean, I say, what about like this is pretty special work. I could be like a walking advertisement, Hey, what old Thaglar's working on, So I just kind of want to barter with him. Maybe drop the price a little bit.
Make a persuasion check.
Let's see. Here. Did that go through?
It did.
Okay.
All right. He looks you up and down. Well,
I get
normally
a lot of attention.
I do tend to assume everyone here knows me, but I mean, if this one brought you in, and he gestures towards Vok, maybe a bit of advertisement will do me well. All right.
Oh yeah.
I'll do it for 400. How's that?
That sounds great.
All right. I'll get to work on it. Just gonna take a few measurements for you. Feel free to browse around if you need anything. Thaglar
Thanks.
seems to have most types of armor and basic weapons available, none of which are magical, but if you guys need to buy anything or get anything else, yeah, you totally can. You can just use this handout if you need to find gold pieces.
Is there anything temporarily from him that I could put on, like a loner armor?
Not
Because
really.
I can't really give it back, actually.
Yeah.
Right. Then I'm half health is.
Mm.
Oh, what
And
about a shield? No, I can't. A shield.
I think you technically can wield a shield as a druid.
As long as it's wood, probably.
True. That's right.
Also, Chris, did you say that there was 60 bullets?
Mhm.
Okay. Just make sure to do my math right.
Didn't mean to do that, but in case anyone was wondering, I'm proficient. in
I'm
simple
definitely
weapons.
proficient in simple weapon.
Newt just kind of goes, guys, I'm proficient with some
Check
weapons.
this out. Yeah, she's like grabbing like a knife off the fucking. She's like, check this out. Super proficient.
Newt does one of those like knife flips and totally does it in the first try.
Yeah, right.
Nice.
She catches the blade.
Oh,
She's like,
my
nailed it.
So
Can
what are you guys
how-
doing in Skullport?
Fuck. I don't know. Blue. Did we tell him anything? I don't know. It's kind of.
We're here for
Little-
ourselves. Our business is our own, unfortunately, until
We're
later
just
time.
exploring for now.
Well, I guess that's fine. You don't have to tell me.
Are you crying?
It's just some soot in my eye.
Right.
My eyeballs, they tend to sweat every once in a while.
Shit.
It's
Sweaty
perfectly healthy.
eyeballs.
It's perfectly healthy for a Duragard to sweat tears.
Absolute tears. I knew it.
No, I mean, it's not like I wanted to know what you were doing.
I see it.
It's
Hey,
fine. I'll just stay here in my lonely foundry. All four
Daglar?
stories of it. Yes?
There's if you ever need anything, just feel free to talk to me, okay? And I pat his head.
I will. Now,
Cool.
bend over. I need to get your inner thigh.
I don't. Okay.
He bends you over and he takes out
I
some measuring
didn't-
tape.
I didn't
Takes
need
out his-
anything.
He whips it out and
Is it measuring tape?
Yeah.
this is a completely different stream.
Sure hope. Yeah. What is this? Is taking a turn here?
Do you guys, like, in character remember the other things that had brought you down here?
Mhm. Still trying to get to that
I-
fortress.
Well,
I
there were
remember.
some other quests that may have brought you down here.
Uh,
There was
There
two for
was the
BB.
Davil Star song about Zentarum. He wanted ears.
Yep.
Aidman said no to that. Bring
Yep.
Crescendo back to Esvel Resnar from Skullport since he's trying to reignite a slave trade.
hmm
Search for a
Mhm.
copper mine for Valletta. That's all I got.
There's the Rosner family.
Yeah, that's what he just mentioned.
So okay. So
Looking for the
And-
family member, Crescendo, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah.
Chris
Your notes?
Hondo, yeah.
Crescendo.
So they were rumored
Crescendo.
to have been spotted in Skullport talking to the Xanathar to, as Caedmon's notes will attest, reignite a slave trade, which the Rosnars used to participate in but no longer do. and the Rosnars are trying to clear their family names. They wanted you to bring Grisando back from the Underdark.
Well, we can go ahead and we can ask him if you really want to, see if maybe he's recognized this guy, but we also can at least take a rest over at the Felrax for a bit, or with Felrak at Delagar Fortress before we go out and try and figure out where we want to be, considering we all just got our asses handed to us by a giant tentacle monster.
Well, you just killed one giant tentacle monster, so there's that.
Yeah. Just one. And Oso went down again.
I was asleep. It's don't worry about that.
Look, I'm trying to be concerned for your health.
I'm fine.
You're a bit of a greenhorn right now, and I'm just saying, you know,
I
it's
say
not a
I'm
good
fine
look.
as like
Greenhorn.
my half is like definitely not even wood yet. It's just like mine's I'm totally fine, and my like, eyeball drips off or something like
Oh.
crazy.
I'll just push that back right into that socket there. Okay. All right. We can come back and at least ask, or at least I feel like rest is gonna be something good for you in particular.
You're not wrong. I shut down immediately.
The. All right.
Yeah, my head droops over and I'm totally solid.
I'm just gonna look at the Duergar and just be like, by chance do you recognize the name Crescendo?
Sando.
Upper 20s, average height, human, dark curly hair.
I vaguely might remember that.
Apparently used to work for Xanathar, or we're doing something with them.
There have been a few humans. Are there any other distinguishing features?
I mean, he might have been wearing some fancy jewelry on his fingers. That's about it, all I know of.
I do recall someone with a big fancy ring stepping in here.
Possibly a crest on it of some sort.
Yes, it was like blue or something. I do remember wondering if he wanted to sell it, but he seemed intent on keeping it. But, he wasn't too keen on sharing what he was up to. He only mentioned that he was heading back up through, what is it? Up through the Sargoth layer.
Through the Sargoth layer?
Aye. The river Sargoth runs through one of the layers of the Underdark, Undermountain. It also spreads into the Underdark. But, yeah, it's somewhere on the third layer. He said something about making the route clear.
All right, let's go do that.
I think we should probably rest first before we go off and try and figure all that out. I'm gonna give him another silver piece, be like it. Much appreciated. Kind of tip my hat at him.
Well,
Just,
that was some time ago. You probably missed them by now.
How long is some time ago?
A few weeks back.
Well, I guess I don't need to ask you to just not tell him that we're looking for him then, because he might not even be alive.
Sorry I couldn't be more help. But, like I said, your stuff would be done in a week. If you, wanted to stick around in Skullport, there's a few places you might be able to hang out.
I mean, I think I'm pretty much good for it. How about y'all? We hanging out for a bit?
We definitely. Oh, I'm asleep.
Here anyway.
Yeah. I'm good.
Alright. So do you guys leave Thaglar's foundry?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up Oso and carry him out.
When I go to sleep, is there anything that happens? Like, am I having any like dreams or visions or anything with like what happened recently?
Strangely, no.
All right.
Do Warforged dream of bark-covered sheep?
Of wooden sheep. I do
I
probably.
hate it.
You drag Oso out. They do spark themselves awake
I
from
was
the
gonna
movement.
say, I think I'll wake up. Yeah.
You rejoin Alistair outside. They've finished picking up all their bolts that you tossed onto the ground.
They were bundled.
They were bundled. Some of them fell out. Wasn't very tight.
Don't you hate it?
You hate to see it.
All right, you guys are together once more. Where are you guys headed?
Any other side quests that we need to go and check in on?
I don't remember. Was there some sort of? Was there anything else happening in the city, other than that, like disturbance at the market?
Not really. Uh, I just kind of put these markers out in the field for where you can see that there's like light, and then obviously
Hmm.
like there's obviously a storefront or something there that's open. Otherwise, most of the buildings are like shuttered and empty.
Okay.
But who knows
So
what could be inside?
what was the Can we go down there to this place?
Hold on, I gotta zoom out to see where you're. Okay, ping again?
Oops. This
Yeah,
way.
you can go down there.
All right.
You can just straight up explore if you want. Dalagar's fortress is up on the second level to start with. When you're ready
Was
to
there
head there.
levels to? You said that blacksmith was four stories tall.
Yeah.
Is this whole place like 4 stories? Is not levels.
I mean, there's like 3 levels. Some of them have like 2 stories on the same level, but
Okay, so there's
roughly there's
3
like
levels
3
to
levels
Skullport.
to Skullport. Yeah.
Like okay, different. Like okay, I gotcha. All right. Yeah, 'cause I want to see what that weird thing is down there.
Okay. Oso
Is
kind
everyone
of
coming with him?
takes the
Or-
lead, I guess, and just says, "Come on, guys, let's go exploring."
Was he
Um,
Alright, we-
sleepwalking?
No, I'm awake.
and you guys just
When-
kind of like shrug and start following.
When I shut down, I can still see and hear everything that's going on around me. By the way,
Okay.
you guys can like talk to me. If you guys don't know that,
It's just like a soft reboot, right?
well, it's like I'm sleeping.
It's
But
kind of
I'm
like
not,
an elf's trance.
Yeah, it's called sentry mode. So I'm
Ah.
basically just like, not reacting to anything, but I'm just at rest, I suppose.
Yeah.
But so yeah, if I ever do that and you were like need to tell me something, I will hear you.
I'll probably just wake you up.
That's fine. I don't need to sleep.
I don't need to
Yes.
sleep. Wakes up from sleep.
Wakes up from sleeping. Wakes up from his rest.
Indeed.
Vok, you're just kind of following these guys around. It sounds like they're on some sort of quest, which might intrigue you to help them, but otherwise, they are largely just sort of acting on their own. You're not quite sure what their motives are yet. And I guess you guys head down to this area. Vok, you haven't been here yet in Skullport, but everyone sees that there is a sign out front that shows a sextant, like on a
Yeah.
piece of paper, crossed by a hilted sword. That seems to be the signpost to this establishment. There is light coming from within. As you guys open the door, there is a small tinkle of a bell, and 2 halflings look up. One from inside of a chest, and the other from over a desk. Ooh, looks like we got customers. Hey, why don't you go get the door? Righto. And one of them hops down and heads over to show you guys in. Come on, welcome. My name's Will, and that over there is Oleander.
Did you say your name was a whale?
Will. You know, where there's one of me, there's a way.
Wheel, like a wheel.
Yes. Where there's a whale, there's a way.
Okay, all right.
Oh boy.
Great. Is that something you say often? Because it's already annoying. I didn't say that out loud.
My apologies. The customers are always right. Well, welcome to the Sword and the Sextant. We are purveyors of places. Indeed, we sell maps, and we also buy information as well as maps. We'll pay good money if you guys have updated maps of the Undermountain, as it's always changing. But in the meantime, feel free to peruse our atlases and at least consider taking one with you. Uh, it'll be a modest price. Oh yes, a modest price, of course. Um, but how can I help you guys today?
Well, we were just kind of wandering around, but now that you say you're looking for new maps, I might be able to help. Um, so I can remember everything, all of my where I've been and everything. I can recount it like a fucking robot.
Yeah.
Is can I draw a map for them and like try and make some money? Would that take like a lot of time or like the
It might
night?
take some time, but you, like, just sort of, an idea kind of comes over you, and you just go, oh, I can get you a map. And then you reach for some paper, and at first they stop you, but then as soon as they see you, like, take a quill out, and you start, like, iRoboting this
Like
shit.
printing? Yeah, exactly. Like printing out like.
I'm gonna have you make a sleight of hand check. You are still a living being, and you're able to, like, draw this out, but we'll see how well you do.
All right, where's my dude? Is
What can tell you about how Vok came here?
Oh. Wow, we can hear the music right
the
now.
music sounded so loud. I was like, is he in a fucking circus? Bach lives in a circus.
No, I remember what that is. I can't.
It's from Zelda.
Yes.
Zelda, okay.
I was like, I knew the jingle.
It might just be like internal speaker or something. But yeah, Vok, you did come here. You do have some knowledge of the Sargoth layer, as it were. You were kind of washed down through the river Sargoth at one point and made your way to Skullport, where you heard that people were in need. And Ben, for your sleight of hand, you got a 7.
I sure did.
You're not too experienced in cartography. You do create like a sort of terrain map, but the way that it's like drawn out, it's hard
Yeah.
for them to understand the map. They're willing to pay some money for it.
Do I draw it in like ASCII text? Little symbols and stuff.
It kind of
instead
looks like
lines?
Dwarf Fortress, sure.
Yeah, yeah. Like what are all these asterisks and at symbols?
Well, that's a little person. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll take this, this thing. This is only the first layer or so. We'll take it off your hands for 18 gold pieces.
Cool, thanks.
Oh, good doing business with you.
Great.
Now, you said this place was called the Sword and the Sexton, right?
Yes.
Okay. That was just out of character, just making sure the notes are right. Well, since you're called Sword and the Sexton, can you tell me exactly what's on this sword that I acquired from another shop around here?
Huh.
And I'm gonna pull out that +1 longsword that I bought from the other place that has like magical properties about it, but I don't know what it actually is.
Well, it's just a sort of name, really. Yeah, we don't.
Oh, you're not
we don't
expert
do
in
magic
swords.
items. Sorry, my friend. It's more of just an edgy name to bring in the young ones, you know.
Ah, yes. Bring in those millennials.
Is that what they're calling them nowadays?
No idea.
Me neither. We don't get
Just made it
topside
up.
much. But if you're interested in a map, we have maps of some of the various layers, at least the ones that we were able to get information from. The lower levels we don't have too much info on. We'd definitely pay top dollar for that.
So which levels did they say they have? So below here, like
They have a
before
few.
they probably have.
They have a few below here. They're mostly talking about like ones in the upper teens that they don't have information on. They have some information on most of the layers below 10, like 1 through 10. Although they're largely incomplete, and some are based on just rumors alone and rough information, like, oh, there's something to the north and something to the west. Um, things
And
like that.
when we go below Skullport, what level will we be on?
Well,
Do we know that? Or
they start looking through, as well as I start looking through. Beneath Skullport is a region that they have dubbed the Twisted Caverns. Just above Skullport, or rather in line with Skullport, is the Sargoth level. Above that, Layer 2, is the Arcane Chambers. And Level 1, which is where you guys were abducted by the Xanathar Guild, is the Dungeon level.
fitting.
Fitting, yes. As you guys are looking through, also, a name does catch your eye. The 5th level is dubbed Willowwood.
Oh,
Yes,
I need
that's
that.
what I was telling you about, Oso.
And this is a map, or what am I looking at?
It's a vague map. It looks like there is a river that runs through it to the east, and a large portion of it is just untamed wilderness. You see, like, just markings that denote a ton of trees, kind of enshrouded in various winding caverns. At the center, or the center back, you see a large, like, just a star, like, kind of circled, and it just says castle underneath it. In the south, you also see that there are ruined temples, is just a note that they have.
Can I have this?
I can have this.
Well, you can have a copy of it. That's our original, but we do make copies. At least...
Wait, can't I just remember it?
I'm gonna say that's a bit more difficult.
Okay, that's true. It's an image, I guess.
But you can... I mean, you can just try and make a mental note of all this stuff.
Mhm.
And they offer this guide to you. It's fairly incomplete. They said, we don't have too much information on the Willowwood. The environs don't allow too many people in and out of there who disrespect the landscape, turns out. The few who have made it back said they had pleasant experiences with someone who ruled the lair. Someone named Willow.
Somebody's named Willow?
Aye. That's
Was
what
it a-
they've said.
Damn movie.
Was it a woman by any chance?
No, it was a little person. No, it was,
For fuck's sake.
it's not Willow the movie. It's, it does seem to be, from at least what we've heard, a Fey maiden.
Okay, so what? Okay.
That's we've
Yeah.
only heard that in small description from a few people. Some haven't gotten much more than a glimpse. Yes, it's quite a mystery, that level. But you can have that piece of information paper there. I'd be willing to part with it for about 50 gold.
Okay. That's not good. I don't think. Did I already pay that other person, or is it I'm gonna pay on arrival?
I'm gonna
For the
say
armor and
that
stuff?
he gave you a day to rustle up the money.
Okay. Okay. Sure. 50 gold.
50 gold. And he hands you a copy of the Willowwood layer,
Do you
level 5 of the dungeon.
maybe want help finishing this?
Oh, if you could help us, That would be most helpful. Indeed, we would pay, as we say, top dollar for very accurate maps. You might want to improve on your artistic skills. Perhaps we can interest you in some cartography equipment. We do sell that here.
Sure. How much is the cartography equipment?
I'm
Wait,
not
don't
sure.
I have? Maybe, no, maybe I don't. Shit. Let me check.
I'm gonna see how much cartographer's tools are normally worth.
Explorer's pack.
Oh, good, it doesn't say. Cool, thanks, Roll20. I love you.
Thanks.
The Explorer's Pack?
No,
no.
I thought I had cartography tools, but I don't remember. No, it was thieves' tools that I took instead. That's right.
Yeah, I figured it was the thieves' tools. I didn't know if you had a second one. Okay, here we go. Okay, they're willing to part with theirs for 16 gold pieces.
All right, so 66 gold pieces.
Sure, if you want both.
I'll take the lot.
Very well. They hand you over a set of cartographer's tools, so you can put that in your inventory. You should be able to just drag it in from the, what's it called, the compendium. And as well, you can write in that you have a map of Willowwood. And then in your own notes, you can just put what I mentioned there. There's a castle.
Is Willowwood spelled with an I or a Y?
It's spelled with a Y. Good call.
Because I remember that from the game, I think.
Mm-hmm. It's W-Y, and then the rest of it's spelled how it sounds.
Gotcha.
Well, pleasure doing business with you. Are there any other maps that you might be able to help with? Perhaps if you got a bit more exploring and we might be able to do as much of a trade.
Well, I have a map of places that you may not really be interested in, which would be like the woods I came from, I guess, and also
Well, are you from the Undermountain?
I don't know. I say that out loud and I look really confused when I tell them. I don't know. And I
Right,
just
well-
zone out a little bit trying to remember where I'm from.
Well,
Windows is updating.
use those cartographer's
Yeah, you hear
tools.
the Windows noise. that error noise. What was I gonna say? When you found me, I don't know where it found me. Wherever you're from, and also the yawning portal. So I guess I'll ask him that. Do you want to map the yawning portal?
They look at each other and start laughing.
All right, it's fine. Don't worry about that.
And BB, you found Oso in the woods topside. Nowhere near the Undermountain, really.
Mm-hmm.
Alistair, I'm gonna have you make an investigation check. And
Yay.
as well as Newt.
New.
I got this.
Neat.
Mute.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright. As you guys are looking through, Alistair, you come across something that catches your eye. It seems that the 9th level of the Undermountain rings a bell for you. The title of this map, largely incomplete. There's almost no information on this layer, but the 9th level is titled Dwemer Core. And
Weimer core.
yes, DWEOMERCORE.
In your dweems.
As we are the Dweemo.
The dweemos.
Dwemer.
We must go to the dweemo core.
Yeah.
They were previously snow elves. Now they are Dwemer.
So,
Alright,
Dwemer
level
Core
9.
is where the thing you're searching for is actually rumored to reside. Although there is no useful information on this map, it seems that they're willing to pay top dollar for it, though. But at least you have what layer this place is on. As far as Newt, you are flipping through some pages. You don't really understand most of this stuff. You're just kind of flipping through passively.
I know some of these words.
It's not that you can't read. You're just kind of like flipping through, curious. And
Just a good burger reference.
you eventually stop on one of them, and it catches your eye. There seems to be this layer just above Dwemercore that Alistair's looking at. It's called the Slither Swamp, and the Slither Swamp seems to be just a vast open swamp. There's a little marker that says Serpent Temple with a little star on it in the
Well, the music changed accordingly to you say Serpent
Now
Temple.
there's the serpent. I think he was just getting sick of the Zelda.
A little bit.
It was just so funny.
It was very funny.
Happy.
Serpent Temple, just sort of in the center of this swamp. And then there's another region that just shows three. It's kind of like, you know how in old maps you see like dragons and stuff and sea monsters off at the edges where they don't know what's out there. So there seems to be one of those in the corner of this map, but it shows three serpents with like big hooded fangs, hooded heads with like bearing fangs, and these three are like just snarling towards people that would want to head that way on the map. They're not sure what's over there, but for some reason you're fixated on these three creatures. And Newt, your vision starts to fade. You
Oh.
pass out.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Everyone just kind of stops and realizes that you've fallen over.
Kiok has fallen.
Can I like dive towards her and catch her, even though she's really tiny?
You can try and make a dexterity save.
If you
Alright.
fail, you're gonna fall on her and kill her.
That's fine.
Oh.
That's okay.
Well, apparently, I'll
Okay.
probably end up killing myself. So, because that's all I,
mean,
do.
There's
Most
a
likely.
splinter somewhere, and accidentally stab yourself with like a twig from
A
you.
twig. Yeah.
You're able to just barely catch Newt before they fully fall on the ground. Their mask is sort of like tilted off at an odd angle. Bean kind of heads over to
oh
them.
no.
Hey, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Guys, you gonna help?
I shake her a little bit. Not very hard, but Newt? Hello?
Her eyes are closed, and she's kind of like lolling over and
Wait.
just kind of moaning softly.
Oh
Just-
no, she's pulling a me.
Medicine
And
check?
Newt,
Why not?
we're going to. Are you here?
Sure
Uh-oh.
am. Are we going to the bone zone?
We're going to the bone zone.
Oh boy.
First time for everything.
Hell
You
yeah.
guys,
Have-
plot your next move. This
Have fun.
probably won't be as totally quick as
Thank
Ben,
you.
but I'll be back shortly.
If he offers you candy, don't take it.
All right.
I'm scared.
That's okay. Don't be scared. This is just the bone zone. Nothing bad has ever happened in the bone zone.
Oh yeah. All right.
So-
What happened to me?
So, your vision fades, and you sort of enter this dream state. You hear these voices hissing towards you. She is close. Yes, very close. She approaches. Yes, you must seek us out, Newt. We have given you your powers and drawn you here. You must avenge our fallen sister. Yes. Your powers will grow. Nurture them and take our vengeance. Seek us in this place. What do you do?
Well, if I'm in a dream, I can't do much, right?
Well, you can try and do something if you'd like.
Am I allowed to ask questions or no?
You can try speaking.
Well, not to them, to you.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you can ask me.
Is this related to my class?
Yes.
Okay. Would I need to do a history check to find out who the sister is?
Unfortunately, not much information is given to you at this moment. The way you got your powers was sort of mysterious. You most likely were trying to just do some sort of ritual, like nature ritual in the swamp's topside in Faerun, but you somehow came across this dark power and accepted it, knowing not really from whence it came. But it seems that these creatures, these three sisters, they must have been the ones who gave it to you, and now that you are closer to them, they're finally revealing themselves, and it seems they have something in store for you, a plan, as it were.
And if I'm supposed to be searching for them here, how would I best find them?
Seek us in the swamps, they say as soon as you, think this. Seek out the Sethian scourges. That is who we are. We are your dark Loa that have given you these powers. You owe it to us to serve faithfully. Just as quickly as we gave you this power, we can take it away.
You said Sethian scourges is what they're from.
Is what they're called. They call themselves the Sethian Scourges. You get this sort of information just vaguely in your dream state. That's weirdly with two S's. Sethian, and then Scourges
And there said seek them out at the swamp.
in the swamp, and probably referring to the map you were looking at, called the Slither Swamps.
Alright.
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 And you get a faint sensation of brimstone entering your nose, as well as swamp water, and also death, sort of rotting smell, as you are called back into existence of Oso just kind of patting your cheek going, "Wake up! Wake up!"
Am I allowed to tell them, or is this something that I should be keeping a secret?
That is for you to decide. I'm gonna send you back to the real world. Hello,
Yeah,
everyone.
Are you alive?
Well, I am quite alive, let me tell you.
Newt
Ew.
shudders awake. Their eyes flutter.
Newt, welcome back to the
Whoa.
land of the living.
Are you
Mostly
okay,
living
man?
anyway.
Thank you.
Are you feeling okay? You passed out.
Ew, not really.
Do you
I
need to?
don't think she's okay. I think she has a concussion.
I think something almost attacked
He's not speaking
me.
any sense.
Something attacked you?
I feel like something was about to attack me, and uh,
What happened?
the map that we were just looking at. I need to go there. I need to go there.
You need to go there. Okay. Well,
Which map?
I need to visit something. Is Slither?
Slither?
Ah, Slytherin.
yes, I've
need-
heard of
yeah.
that.
BB kind of
I
picks up the
just-
map that you were looking at that says
Careful.
Slither Swamp on it.
We need to go there.
To
Does it
Slither
say what
Swamp.
level that is?
That's on the 8th level. If you're planning on going there, it's a rather dangerous place. We've heard it's a war zone right now.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, we're all capable warriors.
Well,
I
I
believe
certainly
you.
hope
For
so.
yourself. I'm a little not capable right now.
I think I've had plenty of short sticks that were pulled in the past few adventures that I'm not willing to go down to a war zone quite yet.
That's fair. And we all kind of got to do our own thing now, it seems, but let's just maybe take a rest first.
I need to sleep.
Indeed.
I definitely need to sleep. You just slept, though.
I need to sleep again. That was not a restful sleep, let me tell you.
Well, you were only gone for a couple seconds. Right? Or was she
Uh,
gone for like
uh,
minutes? How long was she out?
Seconds?
It was probably about 30 seconds, maybe.
Okay.
Enough to be terrifying.
I know you don't need to sleep, Oso, but usually people need more than 30 seconds.
I shut down.
Wait, what day is
Okay,
this?
and he did that again.
Is it- so you're telling me that it hasn't been a couple days?
No.
Not
Wait.
even a couple hours.
Nope.
So you think you were gone for a couple hours?
Well, feels like it.
Uh-oh.
Yes, it's only been about half a minute. So.
Whoa.
Right.
Well, I'd say make
Whoa,
sure you write
indeed.
down whatever sort of situation you need to be getting yourself in. Make sure you
Guys,
got
I
notes
I
down
just need
for
to
it.
process what's going on, but all I know is that we need to go there.
So
Do you know why?
also write
No,
it down.
dude.
Do
I
you need a
don't.
map?
Yes. We
we
need
don't.
we need that map because I need to know how to get there.
Do you need to also write it down so that we don't forget?
Yes.
Well, we don't
Well-
have a ton of information for down there, but we'll give it to you for a discounted price of 35 gold pieces.
Done
Wait,
and done.
35 gold pieces for a barely finished map seems a little expensive.
I can finish it.
But
The
can do that on
halflings
a
both
piece of
kind of
parchment.
simultaneously say, "Uh-huh."
Yeah, that's not that much. I put $100 on each of your heads by coming down here in a bet, thinking that we'd all come back alive, but Cademan's already down, so
I think
I
you,
already lost that money.
yeah, you lost that pathetic loser.
Whoa.
Wow.
He was a mighty fine warrior.
No more attachment
Good
to the
sir.
old character.
Hey, you watch your mouth about my friend.
Hey. Shane had attachment to the old character.
But Shane's not here right now.
Not-
Shane
not
isn't
out.
here right now.
Only Alistair is
His
here.
fluffy butt is here now, and you got to deal with him now.
All right, I'm calling Shane Fluffy Butt for the remainder of our friendship. Anyway,
Sir
Man,
Fluffy
but-
Butt.
Not fancy feast anymore.
not well. His character's Fancy Feast, but Shane referred to himself as Fluffy Butt. So
Sir Fluffy.
Referred to
enough.
Alistair as a fluffy butt.
no, you said a Fluffy Butt is here. Which-
BB, I'm gonna have you lastly make an investigation check.
Okay, you pass out, and now you have a bone zone.
Now
eventually.
you get the. No,
Oh
that's later.
no.
Oh, you all
Thunderstorms
remembered
coming.
that we're dating. Aw.
Who?
What's that investigation check?
I'm trying to hit the button.
BB,
It's small and hiding.
Just like my penis.
all
Okay.
right.
What? Warforged? You don't have genitalia.
BB,
That's what I mean.
BB, you are looking through the stuff as you're like making the. You bring it over to the counter for Newt to purchase that other map, and then a name very quickly pops out at you. Seems to be related to something that you're looking for. I didn't know if you wanted me to say it or not.
Yeah, you can say your name out loud.
Okay. There is a name on a map that's hanging up. Almost no information. There's just a lot of question marks on the map, but there is just a star that says underneath it, Shadow Dusk Hold.
And it's like a conspiracy theorist map that's hanging up on the wall with a bunch of weird markings on it.
It looks like they don't have much information on this layer. It is layer 22.
Fuck.
Oh, that's deep.
Hey, Blue, have you?
Mm.
Do you recognize That name sounds sort of familiar.
Mm. Yeah, that's where I need to go. Seems to be a little bit further down than the rest of y'all, but we'll get there eventually.
That is pretty far down. It seems kind of dangerous.
Indeed, if you all are heading towards Shadow Dusk Hold, I don't think you want to be buying maps, I think you want to be buying caskets.
Jesus.
Good
Well, I made
one,
of
Will.
wood, so I'm technically my own casket.
Okay.
Is that dark?
Oh, so
Is that too
so you
dark?
ever thought that I picked you up so that you could just be in my casket?
I will protect you even in death.
I am Groot.
We are
We.
Groot.
Yeah. Well, you got no other information on that name right there on that map, do you?
No, just something we heard. Although, there were rumors that the Shadow Dusk family still occupies that hold. The Shadow Dusks, we once heard that they used to live in Waterdeep, but were exiled, and so took up residence in the Undermountain. We never heard anything from them since, but some intrepid heroes came back a few years ago, said that they had maybe not made contact, but at least they pinpointed where the Shadow Dusks had retreated to. And they estimate it to be on one of the deepest layers of the Undermountain that has been recorded thus far.
Well, I guess that's a start. I don't think I'm gonna be needing to purchase that map as it doesn't look even quite near finished, but much
I wouldn't
appreciated for the
expect you to
tip.
purchase that one. We wouldn't try to sell you a half-done painting now, would we?
And you said that was level 22?
Yes.
Indeed, it is.
What was it called again? Dusk.
Shadow Dusk Hold. Edgy
Can
Edge McPherson.
I could finish that map too, if for the right price.
They both say, uh-huh.
I'm
Oh,
just
so
saying, what do you got to lose if I don't come back?
Well, we don't have anything to gain for it either.
we're gonna have to make it back in order to give them the information. Oh, so
If you
and
can if you can make it back with that map, people would kill for that. I'd be willing to give you 1,000 gold pieces. Oleander,
Whoa!
really?
that's what people are willing to kill for nowadays. That seems like pretty.
We've killed for less.
Yeah, you are right.
I kill for fun.
We don't
My
get a
God.
ton of wealth down here in Skullport. We have to sort of
Obviously not.
we have to hike the prices up a bit just when the odd adventurer comes through. No offense, but it's kind of how we have to make a living. Everything's overpriced and hard to come by.
It's a living.
No, you know what would bring more people down here? A 5-star resort.
All right, Trump.
Well, if you're looking for something fancy to feast upon, you could probably head to the restaurant up in the topmost portion.
And what would that be called? What was their Yelp review?
Well, we have heard a few
Or-
Yelps from there. I think we've heard
Yeah.
at least 4 Yelps.
Ah,
I think they were 2 were probably in pain. 3 were, I think, in joy. It's hard to tell.
well, we'll definitely have to check it out because so far where we've stayed at has been less than ideal.
Well, it's not a place to stay, but if it's fine dining you're looking for, the Worm's Gullet is the finest in Skullport.
Worm's Gullet. We have to make a reservation for that, or do you think they have walk-ins?
I think they have walk-ins. Yes, you can just walk inside.
Thank you for the information.
Of course. Is there anything else that we can help you find folks with? What about you, tall one? You've been rather quiet. Did you need a map or anything? They gesture towards Vok.
Uh, maybe can help write one later.
Hmm,
We remember where I go anyway.
fair enough. If you come across some valuable information, even if you aren't able to write it down, we'll definitely still take it to heart, uh, provided you can prove your statement.
Prove like with scars I gained from there, or prove like bloody head.
Bloody head'll work. Little messy, but we would consider that. We would take it into
Okay.
consideration.
Okay.
It really depends on what sort of thing you're finding. If you say there's a dragon down there and you find some shed scales, we'll be more apt to believe you.
Dragon could be fun.
Indeed, we've heard that there are some down there, so you best be careful, all of you, especially since you're all promising on giving us some fine information. But definitely, bring anybody, tell them the Sword and Sextant sent you, wherever you go. And have a good one, you folks.
Okay.
Thank you kindly.
Hey, wait. What about Hilda? Hilda, you see anything you like in here? And I gesture as if she has eyes.
Uh,
Look
we-
around.
We were just talking to this man, or
No.
beast, or whatever.
No, you silly goose. The sword.
The sword talks.
Of course.
Yeah. She can see you.
They just kind of like look at it and just kind of shudder. Ugh. Little weird, but you know, not the weirdest thing that's come out of Skullport.
I fought a weird ball with a bunch of eye stalks on it that was a zombie earlier, so
Yeah, I think they're quite fitting down here. You know, they're not that weird. We've seen much stranger things than a moving maze beneath us.
Hmm. Yeah, those big eyeball things come out whenever Xanathar kind of gets a little testy. We're
I have
kind
a
of used to
question.
it. Yes.
So this whole place was made by the Mad Mage, right?
Well, mostly. It really depends on what you're talking about. But from what we can tell, from all the information we've gathered from various places, not everything appears on the map. Some of it we just take to heart. But from what we can tell, Skullport is largely not Hallister's creation. Some say that it was made by some Netherese wizards long ago, trying to forge a starting ground into the Undermountain. But it was mostly built up by people that had come down here. All the dark and dirty sorts of folks that were looking to escape Waterdeep's bustles and plunder Undermountain spoils. Indeed, but many other places were made by Hallister, and just shaped by the people that occupy it. Some say the mage brings in foul beasts from all over, dragons included, but as well as any other manner of thing from all over the realm. You could find just about anything in the Undermountain if you looked hard enough, I venture.
So you've lived here your whole life, or are you from the outside?
Not our whole lives, no, but we came into business and thought that it would be useful and interesting to bring our business down here. Indeed, we like the dark, we don't mind it, got lanterns and everything, but it's rather exciting, and it's as close to the action as we feel safe getting. That's a
Well,
good
you
way of
must-
putting it, Will.
You must be pretty brave adventurers yourselves.
We were for a while, but
Till you got hit in the knee?
until I took a bullet to the knee. Did you know the Drow have guns now? What a world we live in.
I have heard of guns.
Well,
Earlier today, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Aye, we used to adventure, but we settled down pretty quickly once we found out just how dangerous it could be. But we still are intrigued by the place, so we take in adventurers that come by, and
Until we took an arrow to the knee.
until we took an arrow to the knee.
One collective arrow to both of our knees.
Indeed, 2 halflings with 1 stone. Would you believe it?
I'm actually. This is kind of a personal question. Are you two, the language of love?
Well, I mean,
Get out of here, Griffin.
anything goes in Skullport, really.
All right. Now we're talking.
Oleander kind of gets slapped by Will.
Aw.
All right, that was all I wanted to know. Pretty much. If you guys have lived here your whole life, and are you a thing? Are you guys an
I like-
item?
Are you guys an item? I like them more now.
Well, as they say,
Uh,
it takes 2 halflings to make a man.
Jesus.
Oh, all right. I mean, we wouldn't want to make any short jokes, but
Well,
if you're
if
making them
you-
for yourself, you should really talk.
we
to
don't
Ellie
mind.
about
If-
self-deprecating.
If you guys stood on each other's shoulders and put on a trench coat, you might be able to get into R-rated movies.
I need a third kobold under there.
Yeah, right. Yeah, good point.
We'd entertained the idea once. Never followed through.
All right, you little rascals. I think we're done here.
Yeah, I think we're giving away a little more information than we thought we would to 5 weirdos and a sword and a toad.
I'm
Anyway,
not a toad. I'm not a toad.
okay, that's enough. Everybody out. We've taken your money. They shoo you out, and Will kind of comes up behind you. See us again sometime, with some more maps. If you live, lots of addendums to that first statement.
Thanks.
See
You're
ya.
very morbid. Bye.
They close the door.
Bon voyage.
And yeah, mostly a lot of exploration this session, besides the intense combat, the leftovers of Xanathar, but I think that's where we're going to leave it off for now. I guess next time we'll probably explore a bit more, head to Dalagar's
Go to the
fortress.
Fortress.
Maybe explore a few more of the buildings in Skullport. There's a lot to see.
Can we rest now? That way, when we start, we're just like back to normal.
You can also
Ooh,
just take a
thank you.
short rest now, because you just finished a long rest. Although also you, because
I'm
you
pretty
had,
fucked up.
yeah, you guys could take a long rest, but for now, I would recommend just a short rest, because you
Okay.
just finished a long rest.
If I took a long rest, I mean, can I only take half my points now? Like, do I only build up to half my?
No, I was just going to say that your wild shape forms just kind of have half hit points. For now, you're not sure when or if that will go away, but your normal hit points are at their normal maximum. You can
Okay,
spend
I just
hit
blew up a
dice
little.
during your short rest to heal. So you could very well be almost at full if you spend all your hit dice.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Um,
And
so
I
I don't,
mean, you
like-
guys were in this cartography shop for a while, and Thalagar's foundry, so
mhm.
we can count that as a short rest. It's not like you were doing anything important or like strenuous.
True.
But yeah, next time we will do a bit more exploring in Skullport. Thanks for joining us, Nick. And are you good to go for next week?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, coolio. So we will see everybody next week from 7 to 10 Eastern, or like 9 a.m. for you, Nick. um,
Yeah.
don't envy it, but glad you're able to come.
I do. They're in Thursday right now. They're time travelers.
It's
Well-
true. You're in the future.
We're time travelers to them as well. So, we'll see you guys next Wednesday. You can also watch our sister campaign over on Sundays from 9 to midnight Eastern Time. That's the Dork Vision game. Just as well, find my Book of Gastromancy on DriveThruRPG. There's a Book of Oozes that I'm fixing up to get on there. It's still been slow going because I've been very busy at work lately. They've been piling it on. But when that comes out, you will all be the first to know. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Have a good one, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.